Welcome back to Super Robot Wars. Why? We're getting towards the end game here. I have a sick kitty. Oh, she ran off because I was loud. Okay, I'm going to be keeping an eye on her, and I might get a call from the vet's office, so maybe a couple of interruptions. So what is Valbone planning to do now that he's got Axis? If he intends to conquer all the colonies, but the Infernal Alliance and Evolvers are fighting over Earth, then he'll probably use Axis as a spaceborne headquarters. So what, Raval is going to enslave the space noids to fill its manpower needs? What a sick joke. That's going to make our battles a hell of a lot messier. It'll sure be very convenient for the Evolvers, meanwhile. So what Valbeam needs is soldiers. That's a reasonable assumption, yes. Raval's own soldiers are starting to get exhausted. Screw that, he can keep his dirty hands off them. He wants to force us into war, and that makes him our enemy. Hero. People who want conflict and force it to happen gradually drag others down with them, eventually engulfing the whole world. We and the rest of the world overcame that mistake through the Revolutionary War. Hero's absolutely right. People who want to fight can do it all they want on their own time, but they better leave peace-loving people out of it, or else they'll answer us. What's wrong, Camille? I've been wondering, what do the Evolvers think of the space noids? What do you mean? There's a theory that Evol Factor's influence is weaker in people who've emigrated into the galaxy. If so, then the Earth sphere, the Evol Factor might have the strongest impact on people who chose to stay on Earth, possibly for better or worse. So, if everyone on Earth went on to space, that'd be a big damper on the Evolvers' plans, right? I mean, even so, we can't just chase people out of wherever they've chosen to live. An ambush! Attention all staff and crew of the AI Advent. The Raval-occupied Axis has just begun moving towards the Earth. If not redirected, Axis will fall to the Earth. What? What happens if it does fall? After the damage from the collision itself, the dust and debris cake that blot out the sun turned the planet to a wasteland devoid of life. A nuclear winter, in other words. The AI Advent will begin operations to halt Axis' fall. All mobile team members board your machines at once. Civilians, please follow all instructions given. I repeat, the AI Advent will begin operations to halt Axis' fall. All mobile team members, board your machines at once. Civilians, please follow all instructions given. Your Majesty, so this is Valbel's plan. Hit the whole planet and take the Evolvers with it? Come on, we got work to do. Valbel will be at Axis himself. You can expect virtually all his remaining forces to be with him. So we are final battle with Valbel, with the whole Earth at stake. Hi there, Princess Kitty. Check on you. You got yourself all wet again. What's our situation? Our forces are heavily depleted. We can't keep up with Axis. We can't let it fall to Earth either. Giradoga Squad, follow me. Jacob Squad, fan out and cover us. Wait, Ensign Ransom, they're here. Alright, well, to start with... let's get some Universal Century muscle out there. I'm not even sure who else to field. Hey, Advent! This is Nana and Miguel of Neo Zeon. We've been in pursuit of Raval's forces in an attempt to reclaim Axis, but we can't go on much longer. Thank you, we've done plenty. We'll handle it from here. Captain, be safe for the future for us. Char! Soldiers of Raval! Many have left us. Those of you who choose to remain by your Emperor's side have my gratitude. We will be by your Majesty's side to our last breath. My father, my brother, the ones I've sworn my future to, we've all fought to put you up here. And we'll keep fighting for all the Ravalian souls who are lost. Sisters! Yes, I'll start making my final preparations. Command of the front lines is yours. I'm honored beyond words, Uras. Your fate to Celestial Light and Ray Sisters will not prove misplaced. Good! Did you hear our sovereign warriors? We fight to the end upon the honor of Raval. Once we fell the AF and brought Swagbot, none will stand in Raval's way. We will march to conquest under His Majesty's banner and secure Raval's future. Sounds like Europe doesn't figure this Raval's future. Why shouldn't we? We are soldiers of Raval. You know, sisters, your goal's not wrong, Samus. But there's gotta be some other way to put the future right. Destroying planets and harming innocents sure isn't the way to go. Silence! You abandoned our world and our people. You have no sins. Too bad. If you're gonna stop that rock, we'll have to stop both it and you. Yours is our home. We won't let you turn into a ball of cold, dead dirt. Ray Sisters, I'm asking you to stop Axis right now. The Evolvers are our common enemy. We have something to work together for. I stand before you with unwavering will. All soldiers charge. Give your all for Celestial Emperor Raval and the future of Raval. I have to fight to protect the Earth and everyone who lives on it. The war with Raval ends today. We have a demolitions crew standing by to infiltrate Axis and destroy it. We just need to get through their defensive line. Anima! Calculations complete. Factoring the time will take to destroy Axis. We have to break through their defenses within 5 minutes. Did you hear that? If we take more than 5 minutes to eliminate the enemy, we won't be able to stop Axis. All those enemies in just 5 minutes? There's no time to think about it. Let's get to work. Swagbot, begin your attack. We have to stop Axis to save the Earth.
いい動きをしているが、ここまでだな。まだ私に役目があるというなら。これ以上はやらせん。遅い。もらった。いい動きをしているが。いけるか。
Where are you, Zara? Were you lying when you said you'd help me? Or maybe you're unwilling to help kill the Earth. Or even confirmed entering the area. There. Well, Garu! You're still hanging around the Earth sphere. Izuru, look. Charts in there. I've been waiting for this, my mother. Prince Tiart, I invite you to stay with the final Shikara. Okay, I was pretty sure we told this guy. I don't need your invitation. That's exactly why I'm here. I think this guy wants to settle things. Great. I guess they don't care what happens to Earth either. Watch out. Something else isn't coming. Yeah, looks like you ain't doing so hot, sisters. I'll give you a hand. It's Yelson. And those arrow backers must be Alan, Gerald, and Faye, too. Yes, they're still taking Raval's side after all this? All I care about is a good fight, and Raval can't keep them coming for me. Stop this already. Do you want to destroy the Earth? Yeah, that's what it's come to, huh? This looks a place where it is on that stupid rock anyway. So we'll have to make it into a place we can live. That's why you're fighting with Raval? If Valbel wants to march across the galaxy, I'll go with him, and I'm sure they'll give me all the battles I could ever want. I'll be able to prove myself through enough to earn a world of my own. You monsters, behold, Swagbot. These people are drawn to us by the wars His Majesty wages. The power we gather will change the future. The Celestial Emperor will be a singular point that surpasses you all. Do you believe that, Sisters? Even if that's true, it's just another reason we have to stop Valbel. If he's the source of all the conflict and growth of the world, then we have to stop him. You must understand that the universe is already filled with conflict. Freedom and peace require great power to win. If you want them so badly, His Majesty will provide. Following your whims and desires can't be considered freedom. Peace doesn't mean suppressing people by force. If you can't make those distinctions, then we won't surrender either to you. You done with the philosophy debate? Let's tangle, Swagbot. Regard our targeting is too. We have to fight them to protect Earth, and to protect freedom and peace, which means we can't afford to lose this battle. Okay, let me see here. Can I restart the mission then? No, that's what I wanted to do. Didn't realize the Rugar were going to show up. Okay, I guess that happened because I attacked Sistis? I don't know. Alright, let's think about this.
お前たちの好き勝手にさせておくわけには。この機体で貫いてみせる俺の信じる正義を。 もらった。
貴様らは正しいのか。見くびるな。
見つけたぞ。今こそ私のオーラパワーで。これが私の誇りだ。
今ならやれる。ゼータを通して俺の力が表裏を通して出るためやってじゃないんだよ。この力がな。
Can't stop thinking about it, really.
出てくる方が悪いんだから。ファニル、行け。落ちろ落ちろ落ちろ落ちろ。もうダメ。
貴様にも地獄を見せてやるぜ。いつでとどめだ。
うかつな。沈め。
機体の調子は悪くない。いけるはずだ。距離があるからといって。よし、いけるぞ。直撃させる。
この力。
倒せる敵から叩く。そこ。
私は 対象を確認。行きます。全力で行くよ。エアリアル、自分勝手な理由で誰かを残す力なんてダメです。行くよみんな。これで決めます。私は私にはお前に対する責任がある。
俺も約束したからな。
超拡散構造装填異重法を使う。
逃がしはしない。月光へ水の力、見るがいい。ラーバルに敗北は
Okay, she's the purple unit.
今でも俺はラーバルの天騎士だ。距離があるならこいつだ。プロフォトンがお前を貫く。
もうダメ。
もう俺は戻れないところに来ていたいを確認。やるぞ。捕らえた。やってみせる。
私が勝てる相手。
When are you, Zana? Were you lying when you said you'd help me? Or maybe you're unwilling to help kill the Earth? More units confirmed entering the area. There. Okay, so if I killed a certain number, it would have done it too, but also attacking Sistas seems to summon them. Wagaru! You're still hanging around the Earth sphere? Easier, look. Shark's in that group. I've been waiting for this, my Lamaru. It's Shark. I invite you to save at the final Shikara. I don't need your invitation. That's exactly why I'm here. I think this guy wants to settle things. Great. I guess they don't care what happens to the Earth either. Watch out, something else is incoming. Looks like you ain't doing so hot. Oh, we read all this already. This is our final Shikara. I think he's joined this battle, but I'm not going to. I'd rather be drawing manga than fighting.
エースに勝てなきゃヒーローになれない。守りたい者のためにヒーローになるため。やっぱりそれかよ。みんなのところに生きて帰るんだ。行こう、レッドファイブ。
I really thought these guys were dead. Alright, fine.
なるほど。
面白い。どちらが勝るのか分からせてやる。今の僕、僕たちは地球僕はお前の獲物なんかじゃない。守りたい者のためにヒーローにな
Hi
ろうぜ。
Scantron, how you doing?
みんなのところに生きて帰るんだ。行こう、レッドファイブ。はあ、私はまた一歩先に進むことができた。やったよ、みんな。
Ah, this is how a Shikara should be. It is what Walgara lives for and I can stake my life on. We'll meet again later after.
Is that it? Did we win? Sure, you were Olgara champion to the end. And that's why you recognize an Earthling as a worthy adversary, even if it was just as a hunter. It's my wish that the respect you saw will put the Wolgara on a path to change.
You fought gloriously, Prince Giart. Truly, that was a Shikara worthy of the prey, Axos.
Lady, Loomis, take care of Giart for me. Okay, so he just runs. We do have to kill everybody. Alright. Like, everybody. Okay. Alright, they're a long way. That's okay.
前に出てきたやつ。
ゼータを通して俺の力の体を通して。
We'll see how long this mission takes me, because I don't know if we're going to be able to finish it. These last two missions will be incredibly long.
"私の前に出てくるとはこれ以上はやらせん。もらった。ここまでか。いけるか。迷いはとうに振り切っている。やってみるぞ。遅い。これで終わらせる。いけるか。感覚が研ぎ澄まされていく。やってみるぞ。おう。
抱きしめたかった I belong to you 張り裂けそうになるこの胸の君に差し出して We belong to you
ショー怪我しないでね。
確実に当てるぞ。心配はいらない。もらった。
いいだろう。
私が戦術アドバイザー。
当てにさせてもらうぞジャン。悪しきオーラは俺が立つ。落ちろ。ダメだ来たよ。目標確認。破壊する。ターゲットロックオン。排除開始。終わらせてみせる。戦いを数が多くたって。
I think that was the final expansion. Yeah, we're done with the game.
ここまでか。
All the other ones had 3 expansions, so I would assume that there's no reason to think that this isn't the end.
あんたには踏み台になってもらう。逃げられるものか。
あなたたちが仕掛けてくるならやってみせる。負けてはいられない。
Last week of classes, yeah, I know.
裏切りで
Worried about my niece.
沈め。
I think she may have to repeat 2 classes or take them over the summer.
Teki、こちらの射程圏内に入りました。すぐに排除しろ。手法発射。
撃は最大の
Alright. Come on, sis, just stop it already. What's the point of fighting like this? This is all as His Majesty's decree. We need only follow him on his conquest. The only one this is helping is the Evolvers. If we don't stop, then you guys should at least. There's gotta be a way to change Raval's future besides fighting. Still, I must! Okay, I guess you can't give up any more than we can, which means there's only one way this ends. We've got our own future to change, and we're not giving it up. My niece, she's freshman in high school.
バイズルーンドラッヘ配置につきました。
ご指示を。
FMC 始動。フルムーンクラッシュやるよいつか。発射。ぶちかませ。 陛下が見ておられるのだ。負けるものか。あの光は。ただいまエチカ。おとなしくやられているわけがなかろう。ブルス我が敵を撃て。これが天騎士の怒りだ。今回は私の読み勝ちだ。
ノアーズの好きにはさせん。天の雷。とどめだ。とどろけ。雷鳴。
私の狙い。敵の強い。あれが聖戦士のオーラ力。私がラーバルの剣けなさい。そんな戦い方で。ちゃん。 少し揺れるぞ、この力制御してみせる。いけはあ。ごめんなさい。ガンダムを撃つエイよ。私が授かります。エイラのスピードを切り裂きなさい。そんな攻撃でやられるかよ。仕掛けてきたのがそっちだからな。やれると思うな。勝てない。これでは勝てない。
いいスピードだ。やってみせる。だがそれだけだ。全てをかけて。
渡さないよ。 エアデントも地球の未来は終わらせるよここに大切なもののために私は勝ちたる強い強い奴の存在もエアデントと同じか。プロフォトンエフェクトフルチャージ消えるがいい。こっちも焦ってるけど向こうはそれ以上みたい。バルベルムのために戦うんだね。システス上人間手に出しちゃダメだ。あの方の
隙だらけだぜ。そこか。
避けるだけならよく狙えば当たるはず。全力で行くよね。エアリアル自分勝手な理由で誰かをのことしちゃなんてダメです。行くよみんな。これで決めます。
当たった。だがまだまだ。
小娘でも桁が違うつもりだ。死になよ。とどめを刺してやるよ。消えな。
そんな攻撃当たりません。よく狙えば当たるはず。
あばよ、あの世で後悔するんだな。邪魔なんだよ。
私を狙っても無駄だというか。迷いは自分を殺すことになる。まだ私に役目があるというなら。これ以上はやらせん。遅い。もらった。
あんたには踏み台になってもらう。
Alright. You can't find meaning in anything but battle, and I'll put you out of your misery. Upper Earth, outer space, and Vice Rule are all sick of war.
大魂、俺が全て破壊する。負けはしない。はあ、裏切り。もらった。バカな。この俺が。
Wait, I haven't accomplished anything yet. I'm Feichenka, you know? Feichenka, the only thing keeping you from making something of yourself is you. If you'd known your limits, you might have had it a little easier.
々に決着をつけさせてもらう。私のオーラ力見せてやろう。やってみせる。これで終わりだ。
オーラバトラーの相手は俺が。力をしな、負けはしない。はあ、オーラ切りもらった。
Bye, Cheryl. Damn it, you played me for a fool! This can't be the end for me. I'm gonna... Cheryl always went hyper again at the end there. Her machine couldn't handle it anymore. Not just your machine, mine couldn't handle it either. Cheryl, you spread war just to sate your desires. There's no place in our world for that kind of person. Let us about to spend.
行くよみんな。これで決めます。
バカな、こうも好き勝手にいたぶってやるぜ。いい獲物だぞお前は。
Don't you get it, Camille? Universe is full of fighting.
And I'll still stay that way forever if you let yourself get swept up in it without trying to find another way.
I'm fine with an eternity to this. This is how the universe ought to be.
Then I'll put an end to your fight myself. Our world wants peace and has no place for you.
ヤザン、戦争は遊びじゃないんだよ。ゼータが魂の力を表現するマシンならやってみせる。行けー。なんだと。
Well, it's been a blast, Camille.
Yazin.
Is he dead?
Hard to say. People call him a wild animal for a reason. Yazin, you fought because you wanted to, not because of the desire of conflict to take you. The world is changing. We don't have a place for people like you. Ah, Yazin survived worse. So this is it for me. And that's the long and short of it, Alan. You're done. You want a conflict? Well, this is the only way that path ends. Sure you don't want to turn back, sisters? His Majesty's will is my command. I'll carry out my duty as a Celestial Knight. That's a shame. Then I'll stop you, your warriors, and His Majesty. That's my duty as a Celestial Knight.
裏切り者と言いたきゃ言えよ。ベロスのとっておきを見せてやる。これが天騎士の戦いだ。 フィニッシュ行くぜせいやー。
と陛下のため最後まで戦う。裏切りはその身で償わせる。私とブルスの全てをかける。これが天騎士の至高の技だ。
無駄だと分かっても挑む。けなげなもんだぜ。
私の全力ぶつけるからね。忍術後陣部死の舞。水の舞絆チェルジ。申し訳ございません。
I refuse to die. When I die, I will be by His Majesty's side. Sisters fights like she's trying to suppress her will. I don't think she wants this any more than we do. Blah. She's different to a foe, that's for sure. The soldiers are exhausted, but His Majesty wants to see this to his bitter end, and she's between them. She's also starting to get that Raval could be saved without destroying something else in its place. Zana said that Sisters was her servant. Is this battle connected to the Evolvers? The enemy defensive line has been eliminated. All units advance into Axis. We'll deploy the demolitions crew into Axis to destroy it from the inside. Celestial Emperor's Gambit. So we've arrived. Who else is likely to show up? All strike-bot units, move out. It's already getting close to Earth. Yes, but thanks to our fighters' bravery, we have some time before Axis passes the final prevention threshold. I expected you to make it this far, Advent. We're here to stop Axis. Withdraw your forces, Valville. I will not! If anything, I should have your gratitude. This will free your people from the Evolver's influence. See, we were right. You're dropping Axis so humanity won't have to leave Earth. You will. Hold on. Phone call. Axis. I have to take my seat back. I know you're not feeling good. Let's pick you up. Okay, I know. Okay, I'm back. You can sit in my lap, though. Okay, you don't want to do that. That's fine. Okay, I'm back. There's not much the vet can do. They wanted me to bring her in on a bunch of tests. I can't afford that. I think I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on Princess and then decide what to do. I don't think... Yeah, anyway.
It was a single person who showed me that path. Shar Azrael.
Are you kidding?
In the original timeline in Raval's records, Shar Azrael was the one who dropped Axis on Earth.
What? The captain dropped Axis? Why?
He's telling the truth. Captain, near the end of the Revolutionary War, one of my contingency plans in case the war drew out was to use Axis to cool down Earth. It would purge the source of the war, Earth, and privileged few who lived there. I thought it would bring the world and humanity to its next stage. But that doesn't mean, make no mistake, Amuro, I am able to understand your fury at the idea now. But at the time, I felt there was no choice but to assume the title of history's greatest mass murderer. So that was how Shar Azrael destroyed the world according to Savus. It Dominator's roll to Earth and ended the conflict between the planet dwellers and space. But then a new war took its place, this time among the residents of space. The Doppelganger revived at the same time, launching an attack on all humanity, which it judged to be an obstacle to environmental regeneration. Finally, the demons and specters sleeping beneath the Earth's crust began exterminating the remnants of mankind. The world was engulfed in conflict too ugly and tragic to even be called war. When even the new United Nations government finally abandoned Earth, the planet could only wait for its demise. But in the midst of that hell, superhumanity and Getter awoke to progress mankind to its next stage, which is how Earthlings became a threat to the universe, and I'm the one who set them on that course. Nexus's research led him to believe what Shar instinctively sensed, that humanity's attachment to the Earth was the real danger. That's why he planned to turn Earth uninhabitable and force your species up into space. That version of Shar Azrael may have sensed the hand of the Evolvers. Celestial Emperor Valbelm, I'm afraid there's a contradiction between what you're saying and your current actions. You claim that Shar Azrael tried to destroy life on Earth to free humanity from the Evolvers' influence, but that led to the very sequence of events that ended with humanity evolving for combat and driving Raval to near extinction. Hey, Jabber's got a point. This plan of yours ain't gonna work at all. Your Majesty, I beg you to reconsider. There's another way to change the future. Save us. My goals are to avert our future destruction and personally lead Raval to galactic domination. These require me to both defeat Strikebot and to drop Axis on Earth. Wait, how does that work? Dealing with such a massive blow to humanity will foil the Evolver's designs, while surpassing all of you. Shar Azrael in particular will enable me to change the future by becoming a singular point. You can't possibly. Lelouch v. Britannia and Shar Azrael became singular points amidst the upheaval of the Revolutionary War. The A Advent gathered people in its wake, rejecting the will of the Evolvers, and became an even greater one in turn. That singular point has grown now powerful enough to defeat even Godzilla, the God of Ruin. Yet all that has not provided sufficient to change the future. You have not broken Getter Emperor's seal on the world. Look, we're working on it. We've seen the destruction in your universe's future. Turn it down. We're working to change that future right now. You have no guarantee that you can. Which leaves it to me to prove I have power beyond yours. Become an even more powerful singular point and change the future myself. You see, Shar Azrael, I'm prepared to shoulder the entire weight of these burdens. You killed their planet and laid the foundation for the future where Raval is destroyed. Now I will defeat you and shatter the future you once built. I'm not nearly as cowardly as you. I will face my sins head on and be the one to change the future. The true singular point. Captain, hold your head high. Reveal. The one here with us isn't the Shar Azrael who destroyed his world. It's the Shar Azrael that will change the future. You're your own person, right? So show us that you can change the future and what the new world looks like. The new world. I shall be the one to bring that world about. Ravaldo, I don't doubt you could defeat the Evolvers and change the course of the future. But that future would only be yet another devastation. You dare? Your path leads to Raval becoming just like Earth, robbing the whole universe of peace. You'd make the same mistake we did. I won't allow that cycle of destruction to continue. I agree with the Supreme Commander Shar. We'll do everything in our power to stop it. You think you can, Echka? Foolish. You may have the makings of a sovereign, but it is I who will claim the throne in victory. You're no king. From what I've heard, plenty of Raw Valley people have already lost the will to fight. Look around you. Mindless drones are the only thing loyal to you anymore. You aren't even an emperor anymore. You don't have any subjects to rule. I am Celestial Emperor Raval, and that is all I need. I will rule Raval, conquer the galaxy, conquer the Earth, destroy the Evolvers, and seize control of the galaxy. That is my destiny. You really want this, huh? Strikebot, I'll strike you all down here, and Axis will fall! was that explosion? Something I prepared to accelerate access. Wait, what? Access descent is speeding up. We passed the final prevention threshold in 3 minutes. So Earth's done for if we can't deal with this in 3 minutes. We can't send our demolitions crew in with all these enemies. Albaum is in control of all the unmanned units. We only have to defeat him to render all the other units non-functional. We can't. Death awaits the Earth. Well, we've come this far. Let's just finish this. Your Majesty. Come, Stripebot. We'll decide which of us is the true singular point. All units, break through the enemy formation. Attack Valbelm directly. Hechka. Our duty now is to protect the Earth. Stake everything on these 3 minutes. You can't beat me. There's no way. We will win, Ra Valbelm. Come, Hechka. Let us begin the ascendance of the conqueror of the galaxy. Mine! The ascendance of Ra Valbelm. Yep, sounds like we don't have much messing around to be able to do. Just gotta really cut through them. Alright, he's over here. Let's not mess around.
カイゼルグリッドライトさなかよもぎダイナミックキャノンレックス
対象は得意点の可能性あり。
小細工はしない真っ向勝負だラーパルベルム徹底的にやる合体竜神大ナッツしつくすフルバーストこれだなは合体ゴールダイナミックグリッドライト合わせろ必勝灼熱大火炎バーリング世の神速を揺らすかラーバルは受けてエンディーに死を忘れないその力の全てをは天帝ラーバルブン世は太陽さえも生み出すそんなもんに当たるか君に真理というものを教えようグラバリ勝利を我が手にうなれグラビスピアキャノンこの一撃で未来をつかむ
対象は得意点の可能性あり。
モビルドールと同じようなものだ。
Oh boy, somebody's car alarm's going off.
Watashi no mai ni dete kuru to wa koko wa kore ga kakujitsu ka.
終わりだ。
対象は得意点の可能性あり。
You belong to me さよなら言えなくていつまでも抱きしめたから I belong to you
迷いは自分を殺すことになる。
Ah,
ま
Shard
だ
didn't have to
私に
say
役
it.
目があるというなら。これ以上はやらせん。遅い。もらった。
違ったい。赤い彗星を打ち、インディのスライク通りに入れ、全てを滅する。
こちらの思い通りにはさせんよ。
そこは俺の距離でもある。ダイナセイバー、出力上げます。
ナイトワーキャー。インディの巣に傷をつけ。
I acknowledge your strength, but it's not enough to defeat me. Oh, of course. Damage to his machines regenerate. Right, it's a gift Nexus left behind. Unleashing Will Force granted Raval the technology to make use of mental energy. It remembers indefinitely, of course. That wouldn't even much as his body would. I've always been prepared to die for this cause. You can't stop me.
I think you're not trying to die just for this. You want to atone. You know this isn't the right path for Sentinel. Nexus and Savus both advise you to avoid needless battle. Your people have grown tired of war. Somewhere deep down you knew you were wrong, but you couldn't stop fighting.
Don't stay silent, Celestial Emperor Valville. I'm the Celestial Emperor. Even if I walk the wrong path, I can't turn back and face all those who stake their lives to build it. That's just letting your authority go to your head. And that's Simiashka. What can you do for the people whose lives your arrogance and judgment cost? For me, there's only one thing I can do, to stay faithful to their souls.
I don't have an answer for that right now. There's one thing I do know. If a leader can't admit their mistakes, then there's no future for those under them.
Your Majesty, please stop this. There's still time to fix everything. You and all your Raw Val have had your lives twisted by the Evolvers. You're victims as much as anyone else. We may not attain peace immediately, but at least we can stem the pointless bloodshed. Victims of the Evolvers, pointless bloodshed? Save your pity. We Raw Valians fight for Raw Val. I won't allow the blood spilled by my people to be in vain.
That was an intense rain like a flurry truck.
We Raw Valiants have fought this far to rule from atop the galaxy. We won't fall into anyone's hands, not yours and not the Evolvers, so I must defeat you to prove the might of Raw Val. This is the only one and only thing I can do for my fallen comrades. Your Majesty. Look, Samus, this is what I am. I don't need anyone to understand what I'm doing. All of Raw Val depends on me. The only way to redeem my crushed pride is with an undeniable amount of power.
Winners, losers, our world's left all that behind. You're for the far future, but that still dominates your view of the world. You were never able to escape. Purpose and pride so intensely turned into hubris. Ra Valbel, you're the least free of all of us.
Say what you want, but this is the path I've chosen. And I'll fight for it until the last spark of life leaves me.
Ra Valbel, you may have rejected the Evolvers, but their philosophy seems to have taken over your mind.
This is how the universe works. Them, me, you, and we're all bound to it.
You won't change this view with words alone. Captain, we'll have to beat him. Our own future's at stake in this battle.
I know.
Ra Valbel, we're going to fight as the Celestial Emperor all the way to the end, and we will free you both, you and Ra Val, from your fight.
Do you fools really think you can?
We're going to try, at the very least. We're defenders of peace and freedom, the ones who'll change the future. We are Swagbot.
Can you hear me, Ravel? I can hear your voice, but there's no point in listening. Words have no more weight between us. Our weapons will speak for us now. It's a shame. I can't help but feel that all this would have been somewhat different if it meant you another way. You think it could have come to a different end? No, I'll build the future I want with my own hands. That's what I fight for. As do I. Come then, Echika. We'll have to see at the end who shall stand and who shall fall. Now let's end this, Ayan. Open fire.
ノービー艦長。アドベントフォーム移行に続きオブリタレイター起動。ガイドホーン準備。マズルドメイン形成。エネルギー充填 100% を突破。ドミニオンオブリタレイター発射。
無力さを知ったのなら俺にひれ伏せ。指揮官を叩くのは天井の手スタイルだ。敵を撃てと。そこか。
Yes, this guy is that gold-headed.
さすがはノービー艦長です。
お梅に
仕掛けるぞ。
ポンコツ野郎が人間様に勝てるぜ。
倒せる敵から
As one of the mightiest warriors in the galaxy, you must understand my path of conquest. Only tyrants try to force their viewpoints on others. Why don't you do anything with your power? Why don't you see just how far you can take it? Is this why you chose the path of war? I pity you, Ravel. But fine, I'm putting a stop to this here.
指揮官を先に狙う。距離があるからといって。よし、行けるぞ。直撃させる。押し返すとエンディーノス。 なかなかの戦中。
End of the line, Valvelm. You might as well pack it in now. How bold of you to assume you have me cornered. This battle has only just begun. I'll have my revenge on all of the suffering I endured at the far reaches of time. Now that's an attitude I can appreciate. Why don't we keep it simple? Let's figure out who's stronger. That's fine by me. Then get ready, Valvelm. You're about to get a personalized taste of just how terrifying we together can be.
頭を潰せば群れは止める。
やるぜ。俺たちはゲッターの申し子だ。エンディを名乗った男をこの程度で取れると思うなよ。ゲッターを破壊する。これが俺の戦いさ。押しつぶこれが俺の戦いだ。
本気を出すまでもねえ攻撃だな。
「 策を練れるかルルーシュ。ルルーシュ。
分かっているさ。こいつの火力ならば一撃で仕留める。
対象は得意。
タイミング。
運命を切り開く。一気に型をつけてみには。
やってやるわ。私にだって守る力はある。はあ。
ルナ、ソードシルエットで行くぞ。ルナ、いっけ
ー。ラーバル。ラーバル。
俺は見つけた。ここは残念。
無人機か。ならば遠慮はなしだ。やらせてもらう。直撃させる。
任務完了。
いけるか。当たるか。いや、当てる。
力と思いが一つになった時、
Okay. Yeah. A lot of these aren't going to make it to the front line.
新しくなった。
What does Unleash Butron do? I've eagerly awaited this moment, Sukinoa Forte. Yeah, I bet you're really looking forward to getting past me and setting up the bomb on Etchika. But don't get ahead of yourself, pal. Certainly, Etchika, my friend, but it is one of my objectives. But you're no less of a target, Sukinoa Forte. Huh? Me? I'm just her bodyguard. You're afraid of itself, and I can only see it once I fully internalize the title of Celestial Emperor. Well, back up, I'm a ninja, and I'm totally duty-bound to my mission. Perhaps, but you take pride in the fact. It's something you can give your life for unflinchingly. I realize that the very heart that allows you to do that gives you limitless power. That's what I want to overcome. Oh, thanks, I think. I'm glad you respect me that much, at least. By defeating you, I'll not become the man I have been, and become someone new. Say what? No, too bad, pal. I still have plenty of bodyguarding to do for Etchika in the future. Don't worry, Etchika will be following you in short order. That might be the most motivating thing I've ever heard. Now I know I can't let you defeat me, no matter what. I'm ending this battle right here, right now, for Etchika's sake. Good! Let your spirit burn. Show me the power of a ninja. You don't gotta tell me twice. I'm Sukinoa Forte, member Haze, and Etchika's bodyguard. Rob Valbel, you're Etchika's enemy, and you're the enemy of the whole world. And guess what that makes you?
積極的に指揮官を狙ってく。エチカ、力を貸して。ニーラカ内の出力 120% を突破。高度 FMC 承認。やるよ。フルムーンクラッシュ任せてエチカ。発射。これが私たちの力だよ。
ここで朽ちるような男に銀河を夢見る資格はない。
ワイズルーンドラヘは大丈夫。バッチリ決めた。
自慢のスピードも俺の目には限って見える。敵を撃てと。そこか。
何の？
気合とバリアで受け止める。艦長、エアデントを前へ。エチカ、力を貸して。ニーラカ内の出力 120% を突破。高度 FMC 承認。やるよ、ルーンドラヘ。フルムーンクラッシュ任せてエチカ。発射。これが私たちの力だよ。いっけー。
俺もお前たちの
ワイズルーンドラヘは大丈夫。バッチリ決めた。
Endonos is down. It's over, Valville. Drones have all shut off. All units, help our demolitions team get aboard. We'll blow up the axis from within. You'll help too. The God Voice should help weaken the rock. I'll hit it with my super electromagnetic spin. I'll help you, Yoma. So this is it. I was gonna end up this way for you. It was always gonna end up this way for you, you know? Why? Somewhere in there you wanted it to end here. But not us. We're looking ahead. We have a future. You weren't gonna beat us. Shut your mouth, Sukinoa Forte. I'm not done yet! Your Majesty. Swagbot, you win this one, I admit defeat. So here's the spoils of your victory. That was... I used the last of Endonos' energy to accelerate Axis even more! Axis is just past the final prevention threshold. The Demolition's crew won't finish in time. Axis will fall. Nothing can stop it now. At this height, even if you break it up now, the fragments will rain on the planet. The devastation will dwarf the world. Your world will be ruined, but that'll free it from the Evolver's grasp. Do what you want from there. Echka, it's time to use our last resort. You'll what? We'll use what we prepared for just this eventuality and annihilate Axis. You're wasting your own energy. Axis is protected by a psychic barrier made using Evolver technology. You won't break it with power alone. If power won't suffice, then we'll combine our spirits. Adding on, Roger, expanding Eurocana 1's link. Our wills are connected through Eurocana 1. I can feel a warmth and tremendous power. Our aura power is coming together too. Citizens of the Advent and all those who love the Earth, please give us your strength to help us protect the Earth. If you can hear my voice, then pray for Earth's salvation. Advent power is at 180%. The ship can't endure this for long. Forte, we've got this. What are you planning? Swagbot's gonna turn this rocket into space dust. Go get him, Forte. It's all to you. Give him everything we got. Here I go. All of Swagbot's power together in one. Super full moon crash. Axis graveyard of terrible memories. You'll vanish without our history of war to clear the way for a new future.
皆さんの力を一つにします。最後の手段を使う時だよ。ニーラカ内の出力 200% を突破。
ではお嬢様。
最終作戦
Well,
を
we
決
still have
行
to
し
fight
ます。
Izana, I think. Field on Axis' surface is collapsed. All units direct maximum firepower towards Axis. Axis! We confirmed Axis' destruction. Did we do it? We did. Axis is completely obliterated. Blah, blah, blah. Talking hard today. We really did it! If you could have done that from the start, why didn't you? This power erased Axis, our horrible past. That's right, this is the power of faith in the future. The light in people's hearts. That's a miracle right there. Yes, the love countless people bore for Earth gave us this miracle. Forte, I'm good. Lunardrash and I are just kind of bushed. So we just combined everyone's will with Eurocana 1, changed it into energy, and used the Lunardrash as its core to shoot it out. I knew it was possible theoretically, but I'm amazed to see it actually happen. Wait, hold on, so you're saying we put everything on an all-or-nothing gamble? Well, if we'd failed, the Earth would be toast anyway. Didn't really have time to worry about the details. Exactly. Besides, we came up with aces in the end. After all, we brought together the hearts of everyone who loves Earth, right? Knew we'd pull it off. Your Majesty, this is Scrackbot. They can change the future. I believe in them, and I think you should too. Denied! Your Majesty, is that you, sisters? I've come for you, Your Majesty. For what purpose? Your Celestial Emperor has been defeated. There's no value to me anymore. On the contrary, we'll build it. Together with Raw Val's future. I, Ray Sisters, will be by your side to the end. I see. Ah! Your Majesty, this is your fault. I met this defeat because you were weak. Atone with your death for the crime of bringing shame onto the name of Raw Valbel. Your Majesty, please compose yourself. How dare you! You forget your place, Celestial Warrior. You have no right to criticize your Emperor. Perish, every single one of you. If Raw Val is to end here, I will have you all follow me to hell. Your Majesty, stop this. Starting with you, sisters. All units open fire. Target Valbel. Your Majesty. Sisters, strike me down. Celestial Emperor Raw Valbel has taken leave of his senses. Kill me and become the new Celestial Emperor. What are you saying? Do not allow Raw Val to end. This is your Emperor's final command to you, and it's my first request. Your Majesty, there's no time. Raw Valbel will not be defeated by Earthlings. He must be struck down by Ray Sisters, one who loves Raval. Your Majesty. Thank you, sisters. Raval is in your hands. Your Majesty! The Endonos has been completely destroyed. Celestial Emperor Ra Valbel, even though you're at the end, I don't really understand what you were about. I respect how you led your life. Perfect, sisters. By killing Valbel, now you're the new Celestial Emperor. That's right, wail and suffer as one who took the life of the one she loved. But don't worry, we'll grant your wish and forge a new future for Ra Val. Izana, how dare you! Ra Val and the Earthlings fought and the Earthlings won. You should be glad your species are our true heirs. We won't be pawns in the Evolver schemes. You, however, are not required any longer. You've disqualified yourselves. You're simply failures. We'll destroy you and see our selection through. You can't just... Let's go, sisters. The time has come to offer you your whole being. No, sisters, don't go! It's useless. Your sense of self's been shattered. It's time to finish the swagbot. Come to the ruins over the Pacific Ocean, and there your future will be decided. Izana and the Skull have entered the atmosphere. Should we give them chase first? No, this isn't where we should settle the score. Pacific Ruins, that's where our final battle with the Evolvers will be, huh? Alright. Let's see, what time is it? Let's see if we can finish this. Parting and meeting. The Advent takes on the Evolvers, would-be rulers of humanity in the final battle. Right, periodic report time, nothing out of the ordinary occurring on or around the Advent, and done. Captain, you're getting sloppy because Echka isn't here to keep an eye on you. I'm not getting sloppy, Lenient. I'm trying to make the most of the calm before the storm. After all, everything comes to a close tomorrow. So what's the situation looking like? As of now, 85% of Earth's nations are at war with the Evolvers. However, the Information Division's calculations suggest the Earth will face defeat after 1 week. Just like with the Yoma Empire, the power of the will force is enhancing our followers beyond normal. However, that also means if we can destroy their core, the Evolver ruins, we can flip the tables on them really well. You worried? A little, but we're aboard the Advent. Don't worry about me, sir. Funny you should say that. I was just thinking the same thing. Let's both do our best. Echka, I'll do everything I can. How has the Ra Valians been? The remaining Ra Val are seeking a ceasefire. They have no desire to fight now that they've lost His Majesty. I've heard Lady Un with the NLN will be in charge of the peace negotiations. Considering that Ra Val's choice to fight the Evolvers did functionally save us from them, Ra Val's dovish faction stance is that Ra Valbelm is the one responsible for the war, and now he's gone. So I expect the peace talks will go well. Perhaps Ra Valbelm thought that far ahead. The problem now is that no one really exists to lead Ra Val. Have you considered returning to Ra Val save us? I will at some point, but right now I'm a part of Swagbot. I'll strike down the Evolvers for His Majesty, and I'll take us back for Ra Val's future. I'll be counting on you, Savus. Thank you, Voltaire. You're acting funny. Oh, don't tell me since this is the last battle you want to confess to me before the end. Even here at the end, you don't change a bit, do you? But seriously, you felt the absurd power of the Evolvers field, too. I did, yeah. I'll have to even enough hope to not to give in to fear of them. After all, a new world for Raw Val awaits us once we win this battle. Yes, we all feel the same. Yeah, the future we want to see is waiting for us once we free humanity from the Evolvers, after all. I've fought many Earthlings since the Raw Val were led here by the Evolvers, and many people like you have given me hope for the future. I just wanted to say thank you for that, right before the end. Hey now, don't get too far ahead of yourself. We gotta win tomorrow before you say that. Of course. I'll be the one to slay Zana and make her pay for toying with Raw Val. Etchka. Shouldn't Representative Eshka be here by now? We just got word that she's meeting with Samus about Raw Val, and she's running a bit late. The other attendees agreed to accommodate it. There aren't any actual serious matters on the table for today, so a bit of patience won't hurt. I wish I could let the representative get some rest of her own. Should we even have a meeting today? We've got our final battle tomorrow. The war ends tomorrow, but the lives of everyone aboard the ship will go on long after that. For their sakes, the A Advent has to function as normal. Life continues after the war ends. That's a good thing to remember. Dava, you said you wished to join the A Advent Council meeting to learn more, right? Do you intend to become the sovereign of Pentagona when you return there? Historically, the one who tops the existing ruler takes the place of Pentagona. I feel like that'll end up just making history repeat itself. What do you intend? Ultimately, I'm responsible for slaying Poseidon, so I'm willing to spend my life serving Pentagona. I just think that, like I said, if I actually end up being the ruler, we'll end up right back at square one. So I want to see what I can learn from the A Advent's governing council, see if I can find a better way. I understand you wanting to learn, Dava. Kira and I are both participating for the exact same reason, even across different planets. We're all united in our desire for peace. Let's do everything we can for it, Dava. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Earth and Pentagona will both see a new age dawn, but only if we survive what's to come tomorrow. Give me A Advent's accounting report for this month. Okay, here's the numbers. We're still in the black this month, just barely though. So we managed to hit our goal. Well, we've been doing a lot of fighting this month, but we haven't gotten many orders for our energy tap. We'd be able to do more stuff like that if we could just stop fighting. That's just the times we live in, unfortunately. This will be over with soon, though. Once everything's peaceful, we can sell lots of energy and throw bunches of concerts. It'll probably solve all our financial problems all at once, right? Now I see why Miori called Valkyrie to this Department of Finance meeting. Valkyrie's music is in high demand in a world where people's spirits are in tatters from the invasions of Raw Val and the Infernal Alliance. Once the fighting is over, I propose we arrange a world tour for Valkyrie immediately. Very well. After all, the A Advent gives the people what they want. We will provide them with songs, energy, and even peace. Have you considered scaling back your goals just a little bit? No, that does seem like a very Lelouch approach. Besides, I've always heard it's best to set your sights high. Oh yeah, how's the big list coming along, Sula? Oh, I've checked off tons of things on it. I've had a lot of chances to experience all sorts of things since I came aboard the A Advent. Well, don't you think you're close to done, Soletta? Once the fighting ends, you'll be able to do so much more. And not just for the A Advent either. Gundam Meek is just getting started, so there's plenty of stuff to get done. Yeah, Ariel and I will give it all we've got. I guess even once we're done fighting, so things are gonna get me busy, huh? That's a good thing, right, Soletta? Of course, if you run, you gain 1, but if you move forward, you gain 2. If I can try, I can fly. No matter what, we'll always keep trying to move forward. Looks like all the units are in good shape. Not much for us to do. Everyone will be heading out tomorrow to top shape. Well done, everyone! That's everything we needed to get done! Yeah, all that's left to do is give it everything we've got. It's funny, I feel a bit sad thinking that our wild and wacky tour across Earth is almost over. Well, once the fighting's over, it might be nice to take a relaxing tour for once. Peace is always a good thing, but now that the Wagara are gone, the GDF is probably going to get heavily downsized, right? That'd mean we're out of a job? Seriously, doubt that. All the same, we probably won't have nearly as many missions. That is what peace means. So enjoy it! Soldiers have nothing to do, it's something we ought to strive for. Captain Ernest is right. When it's peaceful, you can try all those other things you can do. The things you want to do. Well, then I want to draw manga. That's something you would like to do, not something you can do. If the kid's eager for more work, why not join Chaos? Sign up now and you're set for a tour of the galaxy. Hey, could I get in on that? Koji, you're interested in outer space? I've always wanted to venture out in the galaxy someday, and this whole war has made me feel even more strongly about it. That's probably more proof that we're continuing to escape the control of the Evolvers. You and the Rabbits are both too amateurish to go out into deep space. There's a good chance for everyone to go over the training before tomorrow's final battle. Can I pass? Amuro, I can't help but feel like you're doing that, like you're going to ask us even crazier things than usual of us, like having eyes in the back of our heads. Yeah, we should be good at getting good munchies and a good snooze before tomorrow. Come on, no complaining. It's a good chance for you to experience a special SR training regimen. Oh man, the training routine won't help you hold down a meal, but at least you'll sleep like the dead. I'll do it, Tetsuya. Heroes are always going to take special training. I'll get through it. Good to see you two motivated. We'll do our special training after our final battle. So if you want your training, we'll have to go through tomorrow. Deal, we're gonna win no matter what. Residential Quarter Department of Disaster Preparedness. Oh, it's disaster preparedness people. Thank you for patrolling. Don't mention it. Be sure to let us know if you see anything out of the ordinary. Hey, Suzaku? Great to dress up like that when you're out on patrol. Zero's a defender of the peace. This outfit symbolizes my dedication to the cause. That's certainly a lovely thought, but kind of intimidating. Talk about the pot calling a kettle black, Argo. Duo, has it ever occurred to you that you're also part of the kitchenware ensemble? A serious masked man, a pirate, and a grim reaper. You make for quite the peacekeeping crew. Well, dress code or not, it's nice to go out on patrol and have the folks in town call you out, huh? I guess they don't have much experience with that. That's fine, we should phase invisibly into the cityscape, ideally. He's right, Suzaku. You should try to avoid dressing in ways that stick out. I'll keep that in mind. Why are we doing these patrols anyway? Good question. Folks from the AA outfit don't cause much trouble, usually. And it can just be a stroll. It's pleasant to see people at peace. Here's hoping that after tomorrow's battle, the whole world will be like this. Public Square. Shin, get soldering done on that circuit. Get Camille or Arthur to do that. Why? You're even good for that then. Heavy lifting, just like you. If you've got time to pick or do something productive. We've got a whole mountain of jobs left. Yeah, are we gonna get this done in time for tomorrow? Not a chance, there's no way. Not while you two are complaining instead of working. Even with all of Section 1, it's gonna be hard to get things done on time. Now hurry up! One way or another, we're all getting it done by tomorrow. And if you get tired, just say the word and I'll give you a taste of my special supplement. Well, the old geezers are motivated. We've got a final battle ahead of us. Okay, but none of the work we're doing right now has anything to do with the battle. Yeah, it's been park fence repairs, changing streetlight bulbs. Oh right, we filled a pothole in the street. We also replaced the filters and the air conditioning equipment. Cleaned the dome. Oh yeah, we also returned the shading on the sun lamps. None of this work is all that urgent. I was hoping to hit Yuri Mart and snag some onigiri for tomorrow. No need to worry about food. You just let the AA Admin Business Association sort out food for tomorrow. Let's take a break, boss! +1 to that. It's not like we're gonna finish this ridiculous workload anyway. Stop whining! Don't you all know? We're left between heaven and hell, stand in the moonlight dawn, free from the clouds of attachment. I have no clue what that even means. It was a death poem of the Japanese general during the Warring States period. Essentially, even though you know not whether heaven or hell awaits, your heart is light and your mind is clear. I think what Mr. Otaki is driving at is that since tomorrow's our last battle, we should make life sure no one's got any regrets or lingering concerns. No, I guess I gotta get it all done then. Agreed! Wait, you thought that made sense? Not exactly, but well, I'd feel a lot better if I was all done rather than just leaving it for tomorrow, I guess. Even once the war ends, life aboard the AI will go on. What we're doing is helping people prepare for that. True. I guess it's gotta be done at some point, right? Might as well do it now. Anyway, I will stand firm in the line. What a fierce foe to have to deal with before our decisive battle. Don't complain, Todd. We're gonna doing this to help people. You sure turned into a nice, noble hero. Well, if we're gonna do it, let's get it done. I'm sure all this hard work will make the meal after taste great. We'll have a party after all. We're all so liberated. You can do it, everyone! The war ends tomorrow, but the AI doesn't. Let's get everything we need done before tomorrow. That way we can get crazy out there with no regrets! Come on, you all, we'll get to work. So I get that Section 2 is doing public cleaning, which is why we all get together, but there's no trash to pick up, right? We keep things clean regularly as is. Stop complaining. Everyone else aboard the ships keep busy, so we can't be the only ones sitting around. I get it. Come on, there's gotta be something better we can do with our time. Is there anything else Section 2's been asked to do? We've been asked to handle pest control in the restaurants, I guess. Wait, pests? Yeah, these pests are little black bugs, right? Well, Shion, you're a hunter, so you should be really good at this. What do you think hunting is? You can't hunt ants. Yeah, Ferrario would be better at dealing with them. Absolutely not. Alright then, once everything's cleaned up, it's on to bug squashing. Aw, do we really have to do that today? Helping people who need it is what Swagbot does, it's what Public Services Section 2 does. An entirely reasonable statement, but not the same. I really, really don't want to. A fiercer foe than even the revolver awaits us. Let us handle that. Let's go to win the war against the bugs before we win the war tomorrow. Yomagi. I can do it! I'll help everyone out. Could you help me if any turn up in my room? Yomagi. Sure! Now that's the spirit. Section 2 is going to give this our all so we can greet tomorrow's battle with a smile. That concludes all sections reports, Miss Setchka. Thank you, Anina, and thank all the maids as well. Please, Miss Setchka, we're just doing our jobs. Allow us to ensure everything behind the scenes is ready for your battle tomorrow.
As representative of all 99 maids, I promise we'll do everything we can to help you. I'm glad to have your support. Nations and organizers around the world have sent their encouragement and support as our final battle approaches. Alright, I'll read them all and write thank you messages by morning. The hope of so many rides in us, we must carry all of it to this final battle. Well then, Miseshka, if you'll pardon us. Until tomorrow. Thank you all for everything you've done so far. I hope I can continue to count on your support. Everyone's trying to get ready for tomorrow. What about you, Echka? Being here helps me relax and rest, and that's how I'm preparing for tomorrow. I've always loved the view from here. Yeah, you can see the whole town. When I was stuck in this manor, I always thought about how nice it would be to go out to that town. And now you've not only seen Yagami City, you've traveled all over the world. Talk about surprising lifestyle upgrades, huh? As part of that, I've met many people and experienced many things. I'm really glad that I met you and became your friend, Chisei. Thank you for being here. Oh, none of that. I'm not going to let you get revved up to say goodbye forever or whatever. This will's not. So, Echka, I'll see you tomorrow, huh? Once we're done fighting, we should meet up with the AR, with Nina, and everyone and parfait ourselves into comas. Tomorrow, huh? Hey, the flowers are white. Evolvers have gathered all the will force across the world into the ruins to be ready for the decisive battle. So that weekend the will force was to change the color of the flowers? Yes. Now come on, you can relax a bit. It's just us and you're as hatless as you've ever been. Still, I'm not going to call you my sister until the fighting is over. That was what I promised. And you're talking about what we said when Nizana came to the event. That night, I heard everything about how you've lived until now, Forte. After hearing that, I've decided I want to be strong, just like you are. So that's why you made the promise, huh? You're so serious, really. And that's rad. It's one of your best points, Echka, which you have a lot of, by the way. If you need me to do a list of the top 100, I'll do it in seconds. I think you're laying on a little thick, Big Sis. It's okay. Today is special. We can allow one big sisterism for an extra hard-working representative. I still find it hard to be confident about filling that role. Well, you can join the club then. I took a quick look around the city, and all of the people in Swagwater are spending their time in their own ways. Each and every one of them are trying to dispel or hide the anxiety they feel, the fear they feel about what might happen tomorrow. Even so, they won't give in, because you're all part of Swagwater, just like you, Echka. This future's waiting past tomorrow, so let's get tomorrow done, Echka. Will you be there for tomorrow and every day after tomorrow? Well, can I stay with you? Of course you can. I'll do my best, because I have you with me, sister. Then can I be a little selfish and ask for one more favor? I know what you're thinking already, Echka. Hang on. What happened, Princess? Did you have an accident again? Yeah, alright. Alright. Let me check on Princess real quick. Okay, well, that smells awful. I don't know how much more of this I can take. This smells pretty bad. I already cleaned up as best I could. No motion detected from the ruins. You left us real close without a single challenge. They can't even bother to welcome us after inviting us over, huh? Fine with me, let's just go bust up the ruins. It won't be that easy, unfortunately. Welcome, people of the A Advent Swagbot, the Evolvers. We're the sisters, don't worry about that. We have an important role for you to play. But come, shouldn't we talk for a moment before we complete things? I believe they intend to try to affect our morale. Think you could just talk your way out of this? Oh heck no, I'm ready for this fight, so I'm just about to explode. Alright, everyone, Evolvers. Essentially, as it happens, there was a great deal more I wanted to say when we met aboard the AI Advent previously. Let's get this clear before you continue. Don't entertain any naive notions of resolving this with words. Now then, first we have to explain to you the law of the universe. The law of the universe? Aldo said something about that too. We know some of you originate from beyond this solar system, yes? They, at least, should know the war still pervades the entire galaxy. I won't deny it. In space, power is the only thing that matters. Survival in space requires considerable power. Are we saying anything wrong so far? Well, it seems you have no choice but to agree. That's fine as far as maxims go, but I don't agree that you have to use your power to make other people miserable. We fight for self-defense, and we have no intention of being invaders. But you must take from others before the others take from you. How do you struggle to grasp such a basic fact? You are all fools who fail to understand the meaning of power, and that is why you need our guidance. You've categorically rejected any sense guidance. You remain ignorant of the meaning of power, and you refuse to accept those who explain it. You're beyond salvation. Let go, follow your ambitions, and let your instincts guide you. You can claim the whole galaxy as your own, for you are our inheritance. We're just going in circles, but I will repeat myself once more. We will not do as you command. After all you've said, you still refuse to understand. How foolish can you possibly be? We must teach you the meaning of power. It's those black Stellas. There's so many of them. And guess the Evolvers aren't pulling any punches this time. Witnesses these devastatingly powerful machines overwhelming you in hordes. Despair, Swagwalk. Now you will learn the traits of matches in rejecting the Evolvers. Really? She just blabbed on and on and just went poof? Superhuman is on, and she truly is the Evolver's self-righteousness made manifest. What do we do now, Miss Edgeka? The Evolvers believe they're going to show us power. Let's show them the power of our will to resist them instead. What she said is true. War is ever pervasive in our galaxy, and those with power can claim everything. If we embrace that reality, we'll never know peace. There's no way of bowing down to some nonsense law. We're fighting to change our future. I don't care about any of the law of the universe. If might makes right, then we'll use our might to change that. It's time we kick things off, Representative Edgeka. Yes. Swagbutt needs to commence attack, crush the enemy forces. We'll free humanity from the Evolvers and restore peace and liberty for our world. How many of these things we're gonna have to kill?
さて、ショータイムといこうか。ベロスのとっておきを見せてやる。これが天騎士の戦いだ。フィニッシュ。タイミング今か。おぼろ機動忍界行かせていく。
あんまり時間をかけたくない。
Let's just skip as many animations as we can here. Keep this moving along.
方がしょ
正面から
私の
We don't seem to have a time limit on this mission.
すごい。
守ってばかりじゃなくて、この位置ならライフルで攻めないと。
このタイミングならば止められ覚悟のいずる助けが必要なら言えよ。
こういう時はこれだ。頼むねお兄ちゃん。撃ち抜く。
Oh, that's right, he's still calling him brother.
はあ
More of them. Great. More enemies still have arrived. I got more of these things? This is their home territory. We should be prepared for anything. They're specifically sending out in waves. They're trying to wear down our spirits. Fine, let's show them how tough our spirits are then. Our enemies may have infinite units, but our will to fight is even more infinite. The only way to prove it is keep fighting. We'll beat back whatever they said. Let's give it to them, everyone. Let's show them how tough we are.
出撃だ大地を揺るがす頂点の方正義の戦士がコンバトラフィー頂点
気の毒だな。
邪魔はさせない。あいつより早く飛ぶ。もらった。やることは邪魔。
落とすのです。
ここまでは私の
You belong to me さよなら言えなくていつまでも抱きしめたかった I belong to you 張り裂けそうに
前に出
Yeah, I saw that coming. There's more of them! They're being so nasty about this. Izana must believe she can crush her spirits this way. Well, she's a complete idiot then! All she's doing is feeling my urge to kill! Shouldn't I be fighting spirit or something? We've got to get through this, everyone! So many people are relying on us! The Animus Beasts are going to show up soon too, aren't they? This definitely would have been a challenge if I wasn't ridiculously overpowered right now. Ah, for real?
Alright, that's all that's left.
This time they're behind us. There's no end to these guys. Nothing in the world can be infinite. The enemy will run out of robots sooner or later. Guess it's gonna come down to a battle of endurance then. Let's see who cries uncle first. Us or the Evolvers? What if the whole Evolver force from across the world comes here? That won't be a concern. Humanity's commencing a massive offensive on the Evolver forces to match our battle here. Humanity's coming together to fight the Evolvers. Wow, that's kind of amazing. We're not the only ones fighting this battle. So we don't have to worry about external reinforcements. That sure fires me up. Let's burn them down. Okay! You can do this, Swagbutt. Even the Evolvers can't have a limitless fighting force. We'll fight as long as we need to.
That's all enemy units eliminated. We eked out a victory. We're looking pretty wiped out at this point. Battle isn't over yet. You really are strong. You would hate to lose such power. Evolvers, have you reconsidered, Echka? We'll give you one more chance. Accept us. Do so, and we will not just forgive you. We will grant you the power you need to conquer the galaxy. So we've switched to using the carrot rather than the stick, I see. Don't misunderstand, Echka. We say this for your good, not our own. Come now, make your choice. Will you accept us and claim the galaxy, or reject us and perish miserably? Get out, you freak! Off your freaking high horse, you turd! Both of those sound like terrible options to us. Our future is ours to choose for ourselves. We're not gonna let ourselves be bossed around. Get lost, lady. Come back when you have something original to say. Still, you don't understand. You never had the right to choose in the first place. You are fools if you believe you ever had liberty. You are our possessions, Earthlings. That's how you beings took over Azana's mind, isn't it?
You figured that out. No, of course you would. You are a copy of her after all. Of course, I noticed when speaking with you, or all of you, I suppose, that Izana spoke as if she was a third party. I myself have been taken over by the Will Force before. Wait, so you're not speaking to Izana, an agent of the Evolvers. We're speaking to the Evolvers itself. Correct. This girl carries within her the will of the Evolvers, a will that has existed for over 10,000 years. They must be some sort of collective consciousness. Release Izana immediately, Evolvers. Izana's heart and mind belong to her alone. How dare you use her as your mouthpiece? Do you really think you know this girl so well, Echika? Your foolishness and uselessness. Our selection of humanity is the result of this girl's will resonating with our own. You mean, Izana herself wishes humanity to be put through a selection process? The truth of the matter is that before this girl was collected by Tetsuri Yagami, she used her superhuman power. She used that power correctly. No! We merely enhanced her intelligence and led to her choice. She has chosen to inherit the will of the Evolvers, and that is what makes her superhuman. Your lies won't fool me, but perhaps proof will carry more weight. Norma's quantity of will force just left Izana. Izana! Did the Evolvers release Izana? Izana, can you hear us? Izana. Yes, that's my name now. Answer this, Izana. Do you wish to eliminate the worthless and incompetent humans? I recall that hateful memory. Bring it to mind. Take from others before they can take from you. That is the law of the universe. Ah! Yes, good. Izana accepted the Evolvers? We appreciate your help, Echika. You helped Izana recall her duty. Izana has discarded the last of her hesitation. She's become the perfect vessel to wield the will of the Evolvers. No, Izana, you mustn't let them take over your mind. Your efforts are pointless. We have truly become one. Today marks the birth of Izana, the perfect superhuman. Some superhuman? You think having a little power means you get to do whatever you want? Do you have the right to criticize us? Why wouldn't I? You hold up ideals like liberty, peace, love, and justice, but in your hearts you two are drawn by the joy of wielding power. Can you really say yourselves wield power righteously? Sure. I burned Paris without a second thought because I was so desperate to protect Marble. I've lost myself to rage as well. I've done unforgivable things in pursuit of what I believe to be right. Excellent. It is might that makes right, which means the mighty must also lead the world. The world will rid itself of those who reject this duty, just as will rid itself of you someday. Oh yeah? Even if you by some chance win here, your power is too great for you to avoid becoming the new enemies of the world. Excessive power inevitably gives riots and wars centered around it. What will you do then? Will you fight the entire world when it becomes your enemy? Should you do that, the only victory that could end the conflict is you laying claim to all there is. You'll still arrive at the same conquest that so right many have longed for, despite your claims of not wanting it. If I may I respond on behalf of everyone to the complete nonsense assertion the Evolvers just made? It's all you. You're all represented, right, Echika? Thank you. Amusing. A 14-year-old girl wishes to argue with us her 12,000-year seniors. Seniors? You're ghosts fixated on your own self-centered logic. Your words mean nothing to those of us living in the present. We have always fought against those like you, enemies who would steal our peace and liberty for absurd reasons. If after all our struggles, the whole world attempts to take freedom and peace from us as well, yes, we'll fight them too. However, I know for a fact that such a scenario will never come to pass. How can you be so sure? How is it that you, who have left 12,000 years of death, can't understand it? You dare? I will never hand over our world to someone so easily angered by a 14-year-old girl. So be it. You'll die here. Not going to say, seeing we've eliminated your entire force. From an objective perspective, you have no possible path to victory. My recommendation would be an immediate surrender. The forces you've dealt with will have nothing more than an opening act. Your true hell begins now. Behold! Sisters! The girl is a celestial right of Raval no longer. Now she is the second superhuman after Izana. What? Wait, that can't be right. She's Raval, so... But she can. This girl carries our factor with her. How could sisters have the Evolve factor? There are some Raval with the blood of Earth as well. We simply have to awaken the race sisters to transfer him into your superhuman. Now we simply need to fuse her care for Valbel with their sadness with her pain, and merge it to the will force, and a new power will be born. You've been so patient, sisters. Now we'll grant your wish. Offer everything you are unto us, and we shall bestow the power that Valbel sought, the power to subjugate the whole galaxy. Sisters! Majesty! Animus speaks with Dolos. We have them on scope. There's 4 of them. I thought there was just the one we defeated. These ruins are a system that allows us to convert our bodies as well into power. This entire area has the same power as New Arcana 1. So long as we're here, our power is infinite. So all we have to do is focus it together as one, creating a new Vidolo is effortless. In turn, Vidolo will grant our will still greater power as well. Come forth, you are a manifest to our former of our wills. We call upon your name, Izana no Orochi. What in the world? I can see the Animus swirling about it. This is the will the Evolvers made manifest. I guess this is our secret weapon. This is Izana no Orochi. It's a symbol of power, power to call fearless humans and guide the survivors. Fearless worship us, and we are come to modern age. Don't get ahead of yourself. Now that your secret weapon's out, we can smash the bits. That won't work, Mom. Izana no Orochi is surrounded by a fearsome barrier created by the Animus beast. You won't be able to harm it until you slay all 4 Vidolas. We wish you would prefer you refrain from giving hints, Princess of Blue. Has it helped you understand your position, though?
Do you see now the form of despair that stands before you? So we can't hurt the evolvers until we defeat the Midollos. We'll have to survive our enemies' attacks. We'll take down all 4. We have no other choice. That's right, this is the path we must take to the future. You secured Sister, she's unconscious. How dare you hurt Sister Sienna? Good, ragingly. Lament for the girl and make your emotions an offering to us. We shall sever your souls from your bodies and drown them in our will. Echika, everyone, our first priority has to be defeating all 4 Midollos. Aye, Miss. What an incompetent command you make, Echika. You're ordering your people to die. Shut up, Evolver. I will not let a single one of my people die here. We're gonna go home alive and well and happy. We want to see the world beyond war, the future for ourselves, so we're gonna win. Don't split up. We can't beat the Midollos and divide our forces. We have to focus on taking them down one at a time. While you're doing that, we will slaughter your people one at a time so they suffer. Echika, everyone, there's something else I need you all to do. I need you to attack Izano no Orochi while also dealing with Midollos. You know we can't actually damage anything. We need to drive our will against them so we can suppress the Evolver's malice. That's a big ask. You bet, Echika. Forte. This is something you feel we gotta do to win. We'll get it done then. Hell yeah, we'll come this far. We'll do whatever it takes. Anyway, sounds like we just need to keep hitting that monster. That's right, that's a great weakness in the Evolvers. I finished my calculations. We won't be able to hit them more than 3 times each minute. That should be enough. Okay, everyone, deal 3 attacks. Every minute to Izano no Orochi. You've come this far, you would still order your servants to their death? I refuse to give you your rewards a moment's consideration, Evolvers. It's too late to regret that. This feast of despair begins. Don't go picking from the menu just yet. After all, we've got plenty to hope for bringing to the table. Your false confidence betrays you, just your Echika's family. We'll make a point of rending you to bloody scraps. Oh, please. I don't want to hear a thing about family from some angry ghosts. The only bloody scraps are going to be yours. Swagbutt, begin the attack. You must claim victory, and everyone must come home alive.
One pieceずつ落としていく。
シャーズナブル、未来を作るのは我らの願い、我らの希望。その邪魔をする者は全て滅ぼす。
戦場での冗談は笑えないな。
Any old attack, I guess.
一撃で仕留めてみせる。もらった。
聖戦士よ、お前の命の力を使わせても泣くこともかなわん。
見えているんだよ。みんなを守るために戦うんだ。
自慢の速さも我らには止まっているも同然よ。逃げることも泣くこともかなわん。
今の僕絶好調。
Okay.
「特訓の成果を見せてやる」
タイミング。
これがサラリーマンのやり方だ。
自信はなくてもゼルベルしかないです。あなたが
機体の調子は
さあ始めよう僕らの未来を勝ち取るために見上げれば青空裏腹に心を描いたいよ自分の小ささに気づくから街中にばらまいた窮屈で不安定な感情もまるで痛いけな SOS 誰かの手を握ろうとして掴んだ不安の種一人でいた君と僕が出会ったその訳を今知りたい
Oh, she's out of ammo. Alright.
世界の窮物をひっくり返すのは僕らしのさ悲しみも弱さも君からこぼれたすべて全部差し伸べたいさあ始めよう僕らの未来を勝ち取るために今君が必要
タイミングは
この
We defeated all the Midolos! Now we just finished off Izana no Orochi. And yet, can you hope to do that when you've already run yourselves ragged? Now that the Midolos are gone, we should be able to damage it. Amazing, you still haven't given up. Seems you sort of need another taste of despair. Wait, what is... All the evil energy is converging around us. Behold, the full will of the Evolvers is focused upon Izana no Orochi. This will increase its power manyfold. No way. They're going to get far stronger than they already are. It's true. Izana no Orochi's power output has increased. What's the plan, little missy? So at last you run out of words, even out of tears and screams. Your heart lies on the floor, smashed to powder. Now come, will of the Evolvers that covers the world, gather here! Wait, what? Is something wrong, Evolvers? You said Izana no Orochi's power would grow manyfold. What is this? Why can't we gather our strength? Reason's simple. We aren't the only ones fighting. This is more than just the people aboard that ship. Countless more, millions more souls are assembling around the Advent. Of course, just as the Evolvers' hatred lingered as the will force, people's souls exist long after their bodies are gone. The souls of those who lost their lives would want peace all the same. We're coming together here. Impossible. The dead from the Revolutionary War, their wishes for peace have become a counterbalance to suppress the Evolvers' will. I can feel it, a power that isn't the will force is gathering here. It's not just nasty grudges, it's something much warmer. Trays. I'm sure you must be here somewhere. Haman, are you lending us your strength? I wonder if Chairman Doolendal is somewhere in here. I can feel them. I can feel all the wishes they're entrusting us with. The souls that flow through this very every world are here waiting for peace. Come on, everyone. Time for us to sing. Sing a song filled with a wish for peace. Valkyrie's singing is causing even more souls to come, and those souls are granting us with their power. Those who lost fools wish for peace. What possible value could be there in that? Now is the perfect time to teach you something, Evolvers. Listen closely, for this is why people never gave up hope. No matter how thickly you cover the world with your desire for conflict. What is it? It's if everyone in this world desires peace in their heart. That desire supported them and countered your will, and kept them strong, though their endless battles would know us. That wish is what humanity aims in the Revolutionary War. This is ridiculous. That would mean that the combative evolution of the Earthlings give up, Evolvers. Humanity is already growing past your will. The future may be uncertain, but once we move past that struggle, we'll smash Getter Emperor's seal on history and gain the power to change the future. I'm sure of it. I chose to fight against Izana, rid the Evolvers in those ruins. The decision changed the course of the future. In this future, we're going to save Izana with the power of our wills. Plan to break the seal on reality like that? We absolutely do, and change our whole future in the process. We chose humanity to be our inheritors, and they dare reject our plans for them? Why would you reject war? You would defy the law of the universe. We're not going to follow some absurd law that someone just made up. Go have fun ruling the galaxy, or just leave us out of it. I hope it's fun, because you're going to have much fun when we beat you to pace. How dare you! Listen to me, Izana. I know people can be foolish and crash and stupid, but there's more to people than that. Kind, wise, and strong. They can be family, siblings, friends, and comrades. Do you really want to destroy all those people too? What's this? Mother, did you come to take me home? Is that Izana? I don't want this power. I want to go home. I want to go home with my parents. Dr. Yagami's records say that Izana was merely 2 when her parents were killed by robbers. She watched her parents die, she awakened her superhuman power, and well, all the hurt she suffered then is still with her. After she manifested her superhuman power, she locked her heart away and fell asleep. She's never had the chance to work out all the anger, sadness, and fear that left her with. When she woke up, I think she did try to help change the world her remembers. The world where war ruled everything. It's okay, Izana. The world is trying to move past war. The world's changing. Stay dormant, Izana. You are our possession. Not a chance, Evolvers. Our will to resist is giving Izana strength. Our hearts will never give in, and Izana can feel that. How dare you? So that's why you insisted on attacking Izana and Orochi. Now that you're no longer melded with Izana's consciousness, you can't call any more Midolos. How dare you? How dare you? Stop thinking worthless thoughts, Izana. You're ours to the marrow in your bones and your blood in your heart. You're the door for us to manifest our will upon the world. And that's where it all comes down to, isn't it? You just want human bodies you can use to wield your power. Some perfect superhuman you are. You were just forcing Izana to do whatever you wanted. You damaged her psychologically and then used your grief against her. You're the worst kind of coward. How could scum like you ever believe you have rights? Be silent! Oh no. Even incomplete, the power of the Evolvers is gathered to Izana and Orochi. Izana's consciousness is now irrelevant. We can defeat Swagbot without her. Your voice changed. They finally shown themselves. Damn you, Evolvers! So now you've just locked Izana away. Now we see your base nature, Evolvers. The only thing you'll ever be able to do is use your powers to steal from others. Our power lets us seize all that we wish, and we now wish for your painful deaths. Fine, let's see if we can make that wish come true. Come on, you cowards. Treating a little girl as your tool, I'll wipe you out of your existence. Evolvers, the ones who guide humanity in the universe of the conflict, we won't ever submit to you. Your stupid law of the universe can go to hell! The future will be built by the hands of those who actually want a future. Those who wish for peace, but those who seek liberty. For those people we love, we'll defend it all with everything we've got. Commence attacking the Evolvers. It's time we brought this battle to a close so we can move into the future. You absolute failures! Ghosts trapped by the past should stay silent and be banished. Come on, Evolvers, this will be our last battle. We've been waiting for you, chosen children of Getter. Your evolution is the key to everything. Now is the time to awaken and lead humanity, as you were always meant to do. Sure thing, let's go lead humanity. You can't seriously believe you'd say that. We reject the worst possible future, the future of Getter Emperor. In short, we're not listening to your garbage. You cannot reject it. The path is already laid out for you. It is fate. Embrace it. Obey the will of the universe. That's our fate. We'll just have to punch fate until the nuts, too. I'm sorry, fate is something that cannot be defied. You know what? Just shut your stupid mouth. You don't have any say in our future anyway, because we're gonna beat you to mush and pulp until there's nothing left. Your what? Thanks for your 12,000 years of service. Now go to hell! And since you like Getter so much, we're gonna give you a taste of just how terrifying we and Getter are!
死にたいやつからかかってきな俺たちはゲッターの申し子だ我らと共にエンペラーのディスメドをしよう本気で来やがるってんだ
fear us, Pentagon. Your 5 planets will someday fall under the force of Earthling's conquest. You're really just full of it, huh? If you fear that, then surrender to us here and now. We shall grant you our factor. Yeah, you always look down on folks, don't you? We're not just going to do whatever you say. We're going to choose our future for ourselves. So get out of the way and let us get to it, you ghosts. The people of Pentagon will face extinction. You shall be the first to meet that fate. You're welcome to waste your efforts to try, but I, Goblet, I'm afraid of no ghosts. You still live. We're going to oppose you with everything we've got. We've fed up with wars and invasions. It's time for that era to be banished from the history books. That is the people of Earth, rule the people of Pentagon, and will let you rule over them, Evolvers. Yeah, and that goes for everyone all across the galaxy. Everyone who dares resist us will be met with annihilation. We are the ones who will dominate this galaxy. You don't get it. The galaxy doesn't need domination. You're 12,000-year-old ghosts, and if peace is too honor a concept for you, then only fate is to fade into nothingness.
やるならとことんまでやってみるエネルギーを増すまだ終わってねえぜあれを
Bring it on, you massive evil spirits. We'll smash you to smithereens. There's nothing we can do against these human children. Righteous heart will lose to someone evil, sir. That's what we learned from Garda. Tell him, Yelma. We're not fighting alone. Our heart speed is one. I know that my grandpa and Garda are leading us their strength. It's time to show them everything Combat Review can do. Yeah, let's go, guys. Impossible. How could the will of 5 people overwhelm the collective consciousness of the Animus clan? You don't get it, do you? We're not just 5 people. We're a single united front. The strongest team around, and we'll never lose to evil. Prepare to eat dirt, Evolvers.
最後の戦いは俺たちが勝利の V を決めてやる超ネジスピード
That's a new attack. Dare oppose us, Ninja? Protecting Etchika is my job. You're not going one step further. It occurs to us that it was your rejection of the will force that brought us to this point. Yeah, well, I just didn't want any part of whatever dear old dad was involved with. Figured there had to be a catch, you know. Regardless, your decision caused Etchika to refuse us as well. Now you must pay the price. Hey, I was just doing the big sister thing. After all, you're gonna set a proper example for your baby sister, right? Forte. Just hold on a bit longer, Etchika. I'll go exercise these nasty ghosts real quick. Then I'll make your wish come true. You think too much of yourself, girl. We're the rulers of this planet, who have lived for more than 12,000 years. Yeah, some real good rulers. You actually been dead all those 12,000 years? Humanity has better things to do than put up with an ancient grudge, and so do I. Silence! No single human's will is enough to resist us. Well, I guess we'll see how that turns out. Quantity isn't a factor when it comes to our hearts. You've got this, Forte. Give it to him. I am Sukanawa Forte, a member of Haze and Etchika's bodyguard. You won't take my family or the future of humanity from me. All you get is a long-delayed burial.
覚悟しなよイボルバー私怒ってるからね覚悟終わらせるよここに大切なもののために私は勝ち去る
私に真似をしてくれるお前の存在がいつかを変えた技を受けようその力で夢を破壊せよ
これくらいは
People of Move, by avoiding conflict, humanity has grown weak, so we destroyed the Guardian data you left to protect them. What are you talking about? You don't know anything about us. There's no value in a civilization that flees from battle and instead chooses to indulge in the indolence called peace. You're wrong. When someone tries to take away our peace and freedom, we will fight. That's what the sun says, Evolvers. We will never yield to irrational beings like you who engage in senseless violence. Hang in there, Akira. Radiant is our hope. I'm carrying the hopes and dreams of everyone. I can't lose. You really think that 12,000 years of resentment can be overcome by hopes and dreams? Yes, it can. The time has come to break your age-old curse. Onward, Radiant. Let's protect the future of the world together.
人々の希望と未来守ってみせる。
Since the power wheel forces beyond analysis, the enemy power is functionally incalculable. Ah, this is just when you just need some passion and grit.
And vigor too! Heck, make that guts! I don't see how any of those are gonna help. Take this calmly, Jet Jaguar. If you don't have the answer, think it through. If anyone can do it, you can.
Understood, I'll give it a try.
Surrender the power you used to fell the god of ruin.
I will not. I've decided to use that power only when I deem it necessary.
Talking back to us, you mechanical marionette. You should be grateful to help humanity conquer the galaxy.
I am not a mechanical marionette. I am Jet Jaguar. Excuse me, I'll amend that. I am Jet Jaguar, member of Swagbot. Ergo, I will fight with all my might, alongside my fellows, although against any tyranny that would threaten our freedom and peace.
人類は私のように
最後の手段だ
アップデートできるものではありません。過去のパターンと一致しました。
You have come here from outer space. Surely understand that the victory is always right. We shall grant you our gene anew, so you can be the vengeful vanguard of human dominion over the galaxy. You are so behind the times, probably because you've been stuck on Earth for 12 millennia. You're right that there's still war in the galaxy, but we can overcome those conflicts too. I'm living proof that we can fuse together foreign cultures and foreign genes. Me too, I'm a Ragnan, but I'm as much a part of a group as anyone. So none of you are fit to accept our will, then you will all perish. Don't you lose, Hayate. Our enemy is gathering all the animus they can and turn it to power. I can tell, but I'm powered by Messer's heart myself, and Freya's songs give my wings limitless power. Hayate, sing, Freya, I'll take your song's power and fly, and with that power I'll keep you in my heart and your song safe.
この戦いを超えて自由に飛べる空を飛び戻す。いい歌だ。飛べる。この戦いを終わらせるために俺は飛び続ける。くらえ。
俺はうつつか。我らに歯向かった者は罰を受ける。
Surely you understand the joy and the pleasure of wielding power honed by rigorous training? You don't know anything about me. Yes, I take my training seriously, but I've always chose peace over fighting. Once this battle's over, I'm gonna spend my days relaxing, taking naps, enjoying the moment. You'd give up fighting altogether when you possess such might. That makes no sense. You really this dense? I'll keep fighting as long as there's an enemy to fight. The enemy is whoever tries to take away our peace and freedom. And right now that'd be you! That's right, Tetsuya, this is what you've been training for. If you won't obey us, then we don't need your power. Be gone! Who do you think you are? The Mazin Emperor takes orders from no one. Come on, Evolvers, I'll do what I do best. Vanquish evil alongside Mazin Emperor G!
魔人エンペラー G から逃げられんぞ。俺が突撃する。道を開けてくれ。
逃げるのならどこまでも大までだ。
Alright. That's quite a range. Wait, did it just say stats have? Are you serious? I don't care what kind of convoluted justification you come up with. You're trying to force humanity to fight, and that's not okay. It's not even talking about you using Izana as a vessel. You lack the evil factor, outsider. Your words have no weight here. I'm part of Swagman. Remember the AI like everyone else here. We'll fight for peace and freedom in the world. Humanity has no need for either peace or freedom. All they need is conflict. Well, if you want to fight that much, fight me. Promise me, Evolvers, once we beat you, you'll let Izana go and pass on. Char Aznavour, you could be the one who guides mankind, accept us, and bring humanity to the next stage. Alongside that, you gotta take hold of the galaxy. Don't worry on that front. We'll open the door to a new age on our own. But what we create on the other side will never resemble your plans. Looks like you struck out, evil spirits. The captain's a much bigger man than you give him credit for. Darn right he is, and if you're getting his way, we'll wipe you out. Give me my quest. Thank you. I'm grateful that young people would choose to put their faith in me. A lonely Char Aznavour who ignored reality and jumped straight to extremism belongs to another world. The man I am now has hope for the future. Your time is over, Evolver. We'll liberate mankind from your chains. Pathetic. A survivor of Raw Val is still thinking to challenge us. You speak as if the Raw Valians are already dead, but our future is still bright. And you were never more than the catalyst to awaken the Earth. You can and shall die now. I'll make you pay for losing existence, and I'll carry out His Majesty's final will. I am Ray Savis, Celestial Knight. I open the shield that protects the future of Raw Val.
イボルバー、俺たちをもてあそんだ俺とベロスの全力で行く。天気地は伊達じゃないのか。仕上げをくれてやる。食らいやがれ。お前は我らの激鱗に触れた。完全な生存戦略にこの関連に絶対に死が出ると思うねよ。そんな攻撃が効くかや。
一人で無理でも二人なら味方の退避を確認。やるぞ。
Your photon power is the perfect tool for galactic conquest. You're wrong. Photon power exists to make people's lives better. Of course, and you can accomplish that once you've taken your rightful place as ruler. You don't get it, do you? People can be happy without anyone ruling over them. Spend time with your friends, your family, your loved ones. Eat good food. Work hard and sleep harder. That's all we need to be happy. Galaxy has no need for weaklings who settle for so little. Oh yeah? Well, we have no need for petty villains who want to take away our little moments of happiness. In case that wasn't clear, I'm talking about you, Evolvers. Koji's right. Make like a ghost and get out of here, Evolvers. You control photon power, yet you dare to turn against us? Mazinger is always on the side of freedom and peace. Get ready, Evolvers. You'll never have a say in the future as long as Mazen Kaiser and I are here to stop you.
皇帝の怒りを思い知れ。高出力エネルギーフルチャージ。てめえの相手はコンバトラー V が。
I'm gonna rate your power is exactly what will build a new future for mankind. Using new types of powers for warfare, less the enemy in the good book of these evil spirits. A man like me could easily engulf the whole galaxy at war. Amuro, don't worry, Chan, I decide my own future. And I'm not a fighting machine, I'm one of human of many. And I fight to free the world of conflict. Accept your power, you could spread your name throughout the galaxy. I'm not gonna reject myself, but that's why I'm fighting to stop selfish people like you. I'm the one who decides how I live both now and in the future. I'll stop you before you begin, Evolvers.
人の心の光その力で
アムロレイよその力を我らに捧げよ我らに従う
こっちへフォローする
Using the souls of the dead as power makes you similar to us. No, it doesn't. I'm alive and I'll carry everyone with wishes with me. But you belong to the dead, and we can't hand our future to someone that doesn't and that shouldn't exist. Camille accepts the dead's wishes and makes that power his own. The departed souls don't shackle him. He's trying to move forward on his own while drawing strength from them. Get it through your head, Evolver. This world belongs to the living. If you're trying to distort their wills, then you can't be allowed to exist. If you would have abandoned our 12,000-year wish, this world is going to last a lot longer than the next 12,000 years. Grudges of the past. I get rid of all of you. Be gone, Evolvers.
この空はそこで生きる全ての人たちのものだ思いを力に変えるなら
We're done listening to your screwed up justifications. We're putting a stop to your plans right here. You simply do not comprehend our wisdom, backed by 12,000 years of experience. It doesn't matter if you're 5,000 years or 12,000. If you're easy, the rest is easy. You almost got it right for once. Being alive for longer doesn't make you more right. There's plenty of useless adults around. Not that I'm going to talk. You reject this, then face your punishment. You have that right. You talk a lot about being 12,000 years old, but you sure don't act your age. We'll live our lives the way we choose. That's what we want. Freedom. So you can call that, so can all that superior being crap. They clearly can't be reasoned with, so force is our only recourse. Same as Kaiju, right? That being the case, I assume you know what to do. You know it. Look alive, team. We're going in. You have to ask? Of course we are. Final battle, after all. Winning this means winning the world's peace back. I'm rooting for you all. You too, Goldburn. Let's go, team. We'll end this war. Your time haunting this world is over, Evolvers. Get packing for the great beyond.
お前らきっちり倒して気持ちよく終わるぞ
We are fueled by 12,000 years of hate. You have nothing to compare, let alone defeat us. Let's all work together against them, everyone. What, you think you can squeeze in some leader points right at the end? Agreed. You can't say that when jumping in alone. Stupid chargy poopy! Yeah, can you just think for a hot second about what it's like to be the sap who has to give you cover fire? You're gonna fling yourself in, just do it and give us all some peace. Feels like they're going extra harsh this time. No, I think this is just about standard. Keep it up, rabbits. It takes some real heroes and training to keep the comic really flowing in a battle like this. Thank you, sir. You're letting it go to your head again. Don't you have any idea what situation we're in? Your head's just full of goo. How are we gonna get anywhere with a leader like you? You still got time to pass off that leader hat and go in face first, you know. Seriously, how am I getting dogpiled at a time like this? What an eternity's name is this? Do they not fear us at all? Their collective consciousness is 12,000 years old. You can't call yourself a hero if you're scared of ghosts. I'll win this. When I beat the evil final boss, I'll be a true hero. It's impressive, I think, how committed you are to the dead.
絶対に勝つ僕と戦うのはみんなで戦いたいからじゃない人を守るためそして
味方機能
You've certainly dedicated Evolvers, but without the Controllers, there's no one left to protect you. Imperative. You could have gained so much more had you used that power correctly. Where is your ambition? Was the code inherited by a coward? Wanting more, wanting power, wanting wealth, and taint desires lead only to despair. Nobody wants to be ruled by a tyrant. All we desire is to live with those who love it in a peaceful world. And for that, none of us would hesitate to lay down our lives. Fools like you who cast away their duties and responsibilities are unwilling to inherit our will. Well, you heard him. Even now, they style themselves as the guides of humanity. Which of us is supposed to be the fool again? Let me spell it out simply enough that even an evolver can understand. Our world has no need for you, nor does humanity. We'll put an end to your tyranny. You should depart for hell long before I do, ghosts. This world belongs to the living.
全ては俺の読み通りだ。条件は全てクリア。チェックをかける。カレン。フォーメーションから俺が切り開く。
始めるとする。この道の先に。
ユグドラシルドライブ ME ブースト7カウントゴーヘッ6、4、5、3、1、2、0ファースト。
お前たちは得意点ブルースに我が色は
ギリギリでも当たる。遊びしてる暇はないぜ。命を燃やす時だ。アジーンエンペラー G。
All humans hide darkness in their hearts. Only by freeing it can humanity evolve in the battlefield. Except the desire to fight. They desire to destroy. It will grant you the power to consume all in space. Stop treating us humans like you are some kind of animals. We have hearts. It's true we have darkness inside us, but we hold it back with our hearts. And life must have some purpose beyond fighting, and humanity will find it. We and all of humanity have found our way through all sorts of painful trials. That's what gives us the strength to fight beings of pure malice like you. Hero! Relina, it was you who taught me all of that. This is all nothing but illusion. Obey your instincts, let your ambition run wild. The very galaxy can be yours. We don't want power, we want peace. Target acquired, 12,000 years of balance. This is the end, evolvers.
ゼロが俺に見せてくれた未来の中にお前は存在しない。最大出力で直撃させる砲撃開始。
許さんぞお前だけは逃げる。
Alright, get in there, Domon. The galaxy itself will become the greatest fighting ring of all, perfect for ones like you who overflow with fighting spirit. My fight will go on for the rest of my life, and nobody needs you around. All we need is opponents to ignite the flames of our souls, good rivals. It was never about hating or wanting to kill each other. We fight because of the bond that connects us together. We accept each other and reach new heights. That's the meaning of our fight. It has nothing to do with war. Well said, young fighters, and prove yourselves as friends and rivals. This makes no sense. Your so-called fight goes against the laws of the universe. I couldn't care less what evil spirits think about it. You don't understand friendship and love. You only know how to take from others. We'll never leave the future of the world in your hands. Evolvers, this hand of mine will dispel your feeble. Watch and learn. We'll show you that our fight transcends your so-called law of the universe.
俺とレインと世界の未来はさあこの手で仕上げだ。
その力で銀河を見る。
Chris from 12,000 years ago. Pull yourself together, Soletta. If you run, you gain 1. But if you move forward, you gain 2, right? This theory. If we run from this, we might survive. But if we move forward, we might get a future and hope. Not just hope, a lot more stuff, too. Okay, show them what we're made of and what we can do, Soletta. Yeah, that's the way. Those strong wills have got the key. Fool! Nothing is worth more than the galaxy itself. And you would voluntarily throw it away? We'll find what makes us happy for ourselves. Right now, that means Ariel and I have to fight you with everything we have. And we'll protect the future we're all going to have together just as hard.
私にはやりたいことがまだ見せます。エアリアルと一緒に
逃がしはしない。
波状攻撃。
Alright, we're getting there.
Was it you behind all this fighting, Evolvers? Yes, but not entirely. Many were driven through the fight when they came in contact with our will, but so many others chose to fight purely on their own volition. The human race desires conflict. If you would just allow us to guide you, this very galaxy could be yours. We never asked for the galaxy. All we want is peace. We're not fighting to take anything away from anyone. We're fighting to protect the ones we love. You can't deny it. Humanity can never separate itself from conflict. Peace is an illusion. Then we'll just have to make that illusion a reality. That's what we're fighting for. I'll take you down, Evolvers, and I'll keep fighting anyone who wants to keep the fire of conflict alive. I'll face down anyone who wants to start another war.
お前が世界を戦いに包むのならデスティニーなりのこういう戦い方できるこいつをくれこれぶっ飛べ
あとは俺だ
You brought all this about when you refused Izana, Echika. I didn't refuse Izana. I chose to fight those within your shadow. You. I'll choose my future myself, and you'll have no say in the matter. You only choose the worst future of all. What do you mean? Our ending will see the AI free humanity from the new Evolvers and bring the world toward a new age. Sounds like a happy ending to me. You said what we're all thinking, Echika. You're the best representative we can hope for. We'll gladly devote ourselves to the happy ending you dream of. Thank you all so much. And to all the people aboard. To all the souls gathered here who wish for peace, please grant us strength. The AI Advent will destroy this evil to defend peace and liberty. Aye, aye, miss. Echika! This is the end, Evolvers. We'll win our perfect happy ending.
私たちはイボルバーを打ち地球人類を解放します。アドベントフォーム移行に続きオブリタレーター起動。ガイドホーン準備。マズルドメイン決定。
そこにも敵がいるの
Ah. Okay, Edion has nothing to say. I guess they're out of stuff to say to us. Alright then. Evolvers, you'll die together with Izana and Orochi. No, no, no! We refuse to allow things to end like this. We've spent 12,000 years waiting for this moment. It can't, it will not end like this. I don't care how long you wait. You're the enemy of humanity. We fought you to protect your peace and liberty. Be gone, Evolvers! Humanity has no need of you. They're trying to escape. Hold on, you better leave Izana behind. Don't worry. Izana. Stop, Izana! What are you doing? Just like you controlled me. I can influence you too. The power of the superhuman. I never wanted any of this, but I have it, so I'll die together with you. Wait, no, Izana, you mustn't. I've used this power to hurt people. Even worse, I made the world go to war. You were only being controlled by the Evolvers. Maybe. But they could only control me because my mind was so weak. Echika, I wish I could have lived strongly and boldly like you do. Stop! You can't! Your power could let you rule the whole galaxy. I don't want such power. Mom, Dad, I'll see you soon. Forte! Got it. One granted wish coming up. What are you doing, Ninja? I'm taking it all back from you, Evolvers. Our world's future and our family. Wow! Izana no Orochi's readings are gone. There's also no sign of the Will Force. Forte! It's all good, Echika. I've got Izana right here. You wish for me to save Izana, and once saved Izana is what you're gonna get. Why did you save me? Well, your blood relative is Shevechka. That makes you her family, right? So you're my family too. Glad to finally meet you, Asana. Family. Dimensional boundaries around the ruins are distorted, so you'll have to build forces to sustain it. It can't exist in our dimension, I suspect. Come on, Izana. Fighting's over. Humanity is free from the Evolver's control. No one will use you as a tool anymore. If you manage to dig up someone who wants to, we'll fight them too. So, you don't need to worry anymore. But let's go, Izana, together. I have so much I want to talk to you about. Just like our world, your life starts here. My life starts here. That's right, the future's ours. Yeah. It's finally over, Your Majesty. The Evolvers are gone. I'm sure the future will change, and I'll make sure of the changing myself. Oh, yes, if you would. As of this moment, I'm declaring the mission a success. All units are returned immediately. It's time to go home. Heck yeah! Alright, game over. Passing the Celestial Emperor Ra-Val Bell has allowed Ra-Val to be reborn. Representative Ray Sisters, on behalf of the A Advent, I would like to build a positive relationship with the new Ravalian nation. I swear now before the people gathered here that we will strive towards that end. Thank you, Representative Echika. However, let's leave the past the past. Now that Earth is free from the Evolvers, we have to build our new future ourselves. I believe that the road we follow to the new future leads there alongside Ra-Val. Representative Echika. Let's build our new future through means other than war assistance. Yes, I also swear on my life to strive to that end. This is what I can do for His Majesty, who ushered the past of Ra-Val to its end. That was well put, Echika. Leave the past in the past? Let's do our best, Izana. This is the real beginning for Ra-Val, for the world, and the AI for us. Right. I never knew you could smile like that. I'm sorry. Please, you don't need to apologize. The past is past. Who are you? My name is Ray Savis. I am the man charged with building the new future of Ra-Val. I'm glad to meet you, Izana. Me too. Noah's has utterly collapsed. The wars that engulfed our world have finally come to an end. The Ulgaru have also backed off. The Infernal Alliance has been destroyed. We've freed humanity from the Evolvers in the deal. Lingering ghosts that drove people to fight. Your defeat might just make this the real start of a new era. The chain of events that began 12,000 years ago is finally over. True, morale's been defeated too. Is that it for AD? Good question, Mom. We have unquestionably accomplished the wishes the Empire of Mu had for AD. You should be the one to choose what Radine's future is now accurate. I should. That's right. As the hero, this decision should be yours. Then I know what my choice is. There's still remnants of the Ono Empire out there, across the world. Until everyone can live in peace, I'll keep fighting with Radine. You're as determined as ever, Akira. You really do deserve the title of hero. It's a little embarrassing hearing it put like that. Mystical power of Radine! Man, the cultures of Earth are very much, huh? We're just here for our mission. It'd be nice to enjoy the culture of the Non's homeworld. Well, Captain, you could try to get stationed here on Earth for a while so we can tour across the world. About that, I've just received word from Chaos about our next mission. Chaos correctly. As it happens, the wars that Earth's seen recently have brought it to the galactic spotlight. Right now, interest in Earth is really high. I had no idea. We could be seeing tourists visit Earth from across the galaxy then. As a result, Valkyrie will be staging an official Earth concert tour. Concert tour here on Earth? Do you think that's because of me? That's right, Chaos has approved a proposal for our future performances. I don't mind saying, let's have Valkyrie celebrate Earth's newfound peace with our songs. Yeah! There's no one gunning for Valkyrie right now, so I guess Delta Flight's not really needed anymore. Don't say that, Hayate. Having you here is the whole reason I can sing. Great, we're going to be on guard duty for Valkyrie, Hayate. Yeah, glad to hear it. So rest easy, Messer. Oh man, here I was thinking we could take Delta Flight's place as their escort. Valkyrie's got 5 members, and so do we. Exactly, we could team up each of our crew with a member of Valkyrie. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, because we're not giving up our jobs that easily. Yeah, I know. Besides, I wouldn't try to get between you and Freya. I just like to live the time with the mature economy, or the muckiness. You might want to give that a rest, Yoma. Yeah, Teacher is here right now, you know. That's fine, Kosuke. If Yoma as our leader decides we should defend Valkyrie, then I can support that. Of course, we'd be on a job, so it would be unacceptable if personal considerations complicated things. Isn't that right, Yoma? Yoma, I think you dug that grave yourself. Yeah, I'll get a shovel and start filling it in. Sorry, could you speak up, Yoma? It was really a joke, Cheezer. The battle team's mission is to fight for peace for real. You know that Iris Rabbits can help take care of Valkyrie. Did people miss the whole convo about Delta Flight not going anywhere? Ah, don't be so selfish. We won't have much to do now that Volgar is gone, so we do need to find some kind of new posting before a bean counter decides we're too expensive to keep around. I mean, I just want to draw manga. I wouldn't mind some time to improve my cakes. Izuru's mangas and Kei's cakes. You know, I think we need to give them a reality check. No way, I'm not going to be the one to dump ice on everyone's good moves. Manga's one thing, but once you try to be a hero, Izuru, I'll keep up with that too. After all, that's what all the rabbits are, right guys? How many times do I have to say not to include me in that? Come to think of it, now that we're not at war, we can consider replacing our leader. We're the boss, and we say you're fired, leader. We're gonna always be the fail team as long as you got you in charge, Izuru. We should try to become the perfect 6. I guess we aren't going to change much, even though the war's over. I mean, you're not wrong.
Actually, what is going to happen to NJP now, Commander Suzukaze? For the moment, our mission will involve responding to the Wolgaro's remnant forces. I doubt much will change for us since we're on dispatch in the first place. So, Rabbits, what do you think about my old proposal to go out into the galaxy? Well, I can't really make up my mind about it. Speaking of the galaxy, what's going to happen to Pentagona? The Silos Maritime City's feet is an interstellar ship, as it happens. The plan is to use it to get back to Pentagona. So you guys really are leaving, Dava? At some point, yes. So you're sticking around on Earth for the moment. That's the plan. This goes beyond those of us aboard the AI Advent. As it happens, the remnants of what were the Poseidon forces returned to V, and many of them wish to remain on Earth a bit longer. Oh, have they come to like our little blue planet? Of course they have. It's a heck of a lot nicer than Pentagona was under Poseidon's rule. Some of them would have, like, permanent residence here, from what Hachia told me. It's amazing that some of them want to remain now. Well, it's probably a reaction to how Poseidon's reign ended. Yeah, but talk about shameless. They didn't care a bone bit about the rock while they were messing it up in the great Poseidon's name. Don't be like that. The regulars weren't entirely made up of Poseidon fanatics. Everything is going to change. Pentagona, like Earth, is entering a new world and a new era. Daba, are you going to become the new ruler in place of Poseidon? Historically speaking, regime changes happen by force in Pentagona, so Daba has the right, since he struck down Poseidon. Daba, I don't want to be the ruler. If I take up rulership after having cast down the previous one, we're just going to repeat history. Well, hold on now! I know what you're going to say, Cal. It'd be pretty irresponsible if I do nothing. That's why my plan is that. I'll become one of the new rulers. One of them. I did defeat Poseidon all by myself, after all. We all made it happen together. So I'd like for all of us to be the ones at the head of this new era in Pentagona's history. So that's your answer, then. I'm not running away from my responsibility. This is my way of addressing the challenge head-on. That's very like you, Daba. There's also why I want to try to learn more here while I'm on Earth. I've been busy fighting to do anything else, after all. A worthy answer, Daba Myra. Queen Shella. What lies beyond war is that which grants peace to our souls. Battle of Pentagona. Let your victory help return the world to its proper form. I'll do everything I can to ensure it happens. So what do we do now? Would you like to return to Bison Well soon, Xion? Actually, I'd like to stay here on Upper Earth for a while. Xion, what brought this about? Ultimately, I'm going back to Bison Well at some point. There's no question there, but since I'm here on Upper Earth, I want to learn more about the things I haven't seen yet. To become stronger, to go faster, to fly higher. Well-tempered ambition can be an energy that drives people. So long as you do not lose yourself in it, and use it solely to improve yourself, that's a wonderful ambition. I can't say I've thought about all that deeply in my top honestly. Xion-san, when the time comes, I will speak with Jacopo Ion. I'll ensure that you and yours will return to the place you belong. Does that all sound good to you, Ramil? Yes, I want to see the same things you do, Xion. Well, then I guess I'll stick with you all. Stick with us? I thought you belonged here on Upper Earth in the first place. I haven't decided where I belong just yet. I've been banished from Bison Well, disowned by my family here on Upper Earth. Sure. But hey, it just means I get to decide where I belong. All I need is some time to think about it. Stay with you, Sho. Shouldn't you head back to your family, Marvel? Don't be silly. My place is at your side. Yeah, get a room, you two. If you'd rather not put up with it, you can take off, Todd. Ah, come on, don't give me this, Fern. You're not the only one trying to figure out where he belongs. It goes for you too, right, Fern? Yeah. Besides, I have my own duty to fulfill here on Upper Earth. What's that? Making amends for the terrible things I did here. Fern, devote yourself to this cause as you see fit, Fern. I will do what I can to aid you. The Grand is here, which means I too have duties to perform here on Upper Earth. I guess we'll be leaving here in the foreseeable future. Is that a problem? I'm excited to see how Upper Earth changes. Sorry to force you all to stay up here with me. A battler's most important duty is to blaze the trail for others to follow. I have high hopes for your leadership, Shozama. Honestly, I'm still not sure what I really understand what a battler is. I do know, though, that what I want to do is what I do the best I can. That's good enough, Sho. Chum's right, Camille. Sounds like you and Dava know what you're trying to do now. What about you, Camille? Me? I'd like to hear what you think about your future as well. Captain, I have high expectations for your future, so tell me what you think it will be. It's not something to express in words. I'll demonstrate it through my actions. Camille, you seem like you're in better spirits now. Maybe I'm not as introspective as Sho and Dava are, but I've done my fair share of thinking. Yeah, right. You still haven't found an answer, have you? The answer I found is I don't have an answer. So instead, I'll just keep striving for what I want the future to look like every day. Bold words. That's my rival. Oh my god, I can't believe you're still on about that. Why shouldn't I be? I think our best option is to keep our opinions to ourselves and content ourselves with watching over them instead. I'm sure you're thinking about Camille too, Captain. Well, I've known him about as long as you have. Can't help but wonder if we've simply left our unresolved problems and baggage for the next generation to carry. If you two want to content yourself with growing old, that's your business. As for me, I still have plenty of things I want to do. I'll be there to help you with them, Amuro. Fair enough, Amuro, but I won't let you outdo me. As the Supreme Commander of Neo Zeon, I plan to be the driving force building a new era. Expect nothing less, Char Asshole. I appreciate your determination, you two, but you'll need to grow up a bit, especially if you want to be able to hand things down to the next generation. Pretty old-fashioned there, right? Well, unlike you and Char, I'm an old type of man. And this old type thinks you two can do well to remember that no matter the era, people are people, and some things never change. Good point to keep in mind. Yeah, Lieutenant Amuro, Captain Char, there's no time to just accept defeat. Humanity's battle is just getting started. Talk about it. What battle are you talking about? What else? We've got to deal with the ones trying to dictate our future. Emperor. Emperor's not the only problem I'm talking about. Yeah, there's probably going to be an more ambitious idiot who spread war across the galaxy in the future. I bet Emperor's relying on those very people to draw strength from. Every pain in the butt like that one is one more enemy we gotta deal with. Just as Queen Sheila said, ambitioners are earning energy. That same power is what helped humanity spread across the galaxy. The truth is, there are plenty of people who are harmed by that expansion. Our enemies are going to be people who think ambition just means chasing their own ego. Those who would take peace and liberty through violence, the same sorts of enemies the AI Advent has faced so far. We can do it, Tetsuya. That way we can make sure no one misuses photon power. Yes, that's our duty as Blazar Emperor pilots. Tetsuya, Koji, you guys can keep photon power out of any bad guy's hands. You bet, photon power is a light to shine on the future. Light to shine on the future. That's one heck of a catchphrase. Well, we can't let Mazinger crew steal our glory. We gotta fight for the future we want to see too. Alright, when does that actually evolve? Well, yeah, but... Yes? Good question. Saw that coming. Come on, Conway, this question goes for you too. Help me come up with an answer. We have to build a future that humanity, Saurians, and extrasolars can all accept. That's my plan regardless. Hey, boys, the future's yours now. That's right, boys, be ambitious. My year feels like Mr. O and Professor Shikishima have still got another 100 years ahead of themselves. Well, if the old folks ever become a problem, kick us the curve. Future don't come if you wait for it. You gotta go get it yourself. Get in the future yourself. It really isn't like that, really. Yes, it's the future full of hope. Future's interesting because you don't know what it is. Well, now I feel like I gotta do something too. Me too, I'm ready. A future that abounds with hope, striving for those that makes it much easier to portray your best. Exactly right, Jit Jaguar. We got a lot of fights left to deal with to get to the future we want. Of course, I am happy to help. So what will you two be doing night and second? Godzilla's gone. The world's at peace. You can go back. That's our decision, not yours. I'm just trying to get you generous and kind. It's not easy to tell where you're being either. What are we going to do, Knight? I think I understand. Shall we stay in this world for a while yet? You don't even say anything. You don't need to say it for me to understand. You've gotten pretty attached to this world in the AI Advent, right? Oh, you too, buddy! Even I get it this time. Be quiet, Anija. I understand. Quiet down, Anija. I get it too. How about you go over there, Anija? What the heck is with all of you? Whose side are you on anyway? If it's like that, I guess I'll stick with you now. Don't forget, Gamma. Forget what? We're all foreign intellects to this world. We are, Kaiju are, and you are too. We'll have to leave this world eventually. Wait, so Gamma's gonna have to go somewhere? If that includes Kaiju, then Goldberg will have to go too. Yeah, so what? Gamma! I'm here now, that's all that matters. You're right. Don't start slacking now, guys. The war may be over. Time to see that. Still got a lot to do. And that is, we'll have to figure that all out. All of us together. Understood, Captain Gamma? I guess our goodbye with Gamma is still going to be a ways in the future. Yeah! We talked about this before, right? If we lose Dinoxenon, then I'll still be here with you, Manami, no matter what. Hey, Yomogi, you're the only one who calls me by family name at this point. I guess so, huh? Be nice if you use my name. I'm not my mom. Well, do you not want to? No, I'm fine with that. It's really fine, Yume. Wow, you really did just drop it out there. Oh, sorry. Just messing with you, Yomogi. Oh, Minami! Looks like we'll have to practice to get used to it. Oh, oops, I didn't. No need to hurry. That goes for Gallon. It goes for us, too. Yeah. Well done, Yomogi. He could have tried being a little more passionate at the moment. Well, he did good, by Yomogi standards anyway. He's grown a lot over the course of this war. The wheel changes, and people change as well. Good changes, of course. If anyone wants to stop from changing, that's the duty of the Shuffle Alliance. Don't you forget, though, Domon. Once things settles down, there'll be some more Gundam fights. We're going to be rivals when that day comes. I'm winning the next one. Come on, Domon, let's go for it. No holds barred. Well, you've got a lot of challengers, Domon. What's the plan? I'll take them all on, of course, as all the Gundam with Gundams should. Domon and comrades of Domon, be each other's whetstones and strive to even greater heights. I shall join you as the Gundam fighter of the AI Advent. I'll be glad to face you, Master. You'll better be prepared to put on a good showing as Domon's rival, Shin. I have to make a good showing against more than just Domon. I'll have to have the chance to face you too someday, Kira. Shin, I'll fight with you, Kira. That way I can try to close the distance between us. Me? Unless you don't want to. No, I'm happy to hear that. Very happy. That's a nice smile, Kira. That's great, huh, Shin? Yeah. I'm glad for you too, Shira. That's right. Watch out, Kira. Shin can be a tough kid to handle. Nah, that's just because I was stuck with you, Atherin. Huh? I think you've got a gauntlet thrown in your face, Atherin. Just to be clear, I'm also looking forward to facing you, Atherin. Well, alright, Shin. I look forward to seeing how far you can go. Man, you always act like a boss. Do you think you're Captain Shar or something? Okay, that is a gauntlet. Yes, thank you, Kira. I did notice. Seems like it's actually getting to them. Those three really have grown a lot closer. Bit of a strange sight considering how things were during the Revolutionary War. They've all set their sights on the same future. It's no surprise they would bond. That goes for you as well. Yours as well, Lulu. Suzuki, Colin, and Leelu. How nice. I suppose. So hey, Zero, you're not going to disappear on us, are you? What makes you think I would? Well, the fighting over, your duty fulfilled, you seem like you declare there's no point in remaining or something. I could see myself saying that if the world were fully at peace. You're saying there's some more fighting ahead? I agree that it'll take some time for the chaos to settle, but we'll have to keep at it, everything until it's solved. That's the duty of Zero, right, Lilu? Right! There you have it, CC. I need you to stay with us as well. There's no point in hiding. I'm well aware you were planning to slip out quietly on your own, but you are my accomplice. No, that's not the right word for what you are now. CC, as long as you have me as your partner, I will always need your help. Your partner? Sure, why not? You could always use someone with this face for a while. Although I'm far from the only person who can't leave you alone. So, Hero, will you kill me now that the war is over? As you observed, we still have the unresolved problems ahead of us. I mean, sure, but if you define it vaguely enough, you can always say that. One of me described history as the 3 beat waltz of war, peace, and revolution. Peace is just another beat in the rhythm. How pointless! The world will never advance if all it does is spin in place. Zero, if you would speak of justice, then devote your efforts to advancing the world. Yeah, all. Of course, that is what I live for now. I also agree. If dead figures like us have any right to live, it would be for that and that alone. Sex, you don't have to be dead to feel the same way. I'm still alive and I feel the same. We'll fight for the day when we are no longer needed by the world. Man, if that day comes, what would we even do? You would still have plenty of work to do, Duo. We've got to get our junk shop back in business. I've got the Luna family business to run. I'll go back to the circus. What about you, Lupe? I won't worry about it until the time comes. I have plenty of people to share that problem with anyway. And you, Hiro? I already know. Good. When that day comes, make sure you come to me first. I'll remember that. Well, Hiro and Rayleigh's hearts really are connected. So let him yes? Even the Zero System couldn't understand you and your arrow. Huh. You build your future with your own hands. Don't forget that. Build the future? Come on, Sled. Don't tell me you're going to check out. We got tons of work to do. Really? The fighting's all over. True, but now when Gundam Inc. was really come to its own. You're right, we've got a lot to do for all the people who were hurt in the war. Let's do it then. We're going to help all the people who need it. As long as we can turn a profit doing it. Check that. We've got a lot of conditions we need to meet, and none of them are easy. If we can do it, we're building our future with our own hands after all. Bob, you should help. What? It's not like you have anything else to do, right? No, I can't show my face to Zion. What are you going to do? You heard everyone, Soletta. We won't have a minute's rest. Understood! We'll have work from Gundam Inc., and there's Valkyrie's concert tour. I keep doing my best as long as you need, so I can count on you, in other words. Always! You're really excited for this, huh? There's so much in the world I want to see and hear and learn, right here with everyone in the Advent. It really is over. You defeated Raw Velbone and Nodes. Now that we finally put so much of this to bed, we can give the 31st the good news. So what do you plan to do now, Nina? Now that you've defeated Valbone, there's no need for you to remain a ship captain. I intend to keep following you, so if you depart the Advent, well, what do you want, Pat? We have damn good employee, little Miss Echka. Oh, if we told her where we are going to quit now, do you know how bad she'd get? Not to mention that I would walk away from a gig. That's nice of you if you paid me. Were you looking to leave the Advent, Mina? No, not at all. Then let's give good of our best, huh? We'll keep our place for the Advent's sake. Yes, sir. However, I am curious if we're going to see a victory bonus, not the fighting bonus. Might as well like Echka would never pay out a bonus like that. Well then, Miss Echka, I'll prepare for the All-Citizens Memorial Peace Celebration. Thank you, Anina. Thank you for everything you've done. Now don't talk like that. You and I have a long future ahead of us, Miss Echka. Unless you dismiss me, you'll always have your Anina by your side. Anina! Now then, pardon me. Please enjoy your victory with your precious family. Thank you, Anina. She's amazing. I hope I grow up to be a woman like Anina. You do? Well, I got a kid sister now, so I want to try to be more mature, you know. Did you just call me your kid sister? Yep. Fighting's over now, so... I've been waiting for this, sister. You too, Echka. I've been so eager for this day to come. Both did well, Echka. Forte. I'm proud to have you three as my sisters. From now on, it's the 3 sisters, myself, my sister Forte, and my sister Izana. Wait, am I part of that? Of course you are. Do you not want to be? No, I like that. We're nothing to be afraid of. I'll keep you safe. I'm happy to be here, brother. Cross, sister Izana, my big sister Forte. There you go. The day has come at last. Remember, you got this. We taught you after all. You'll be a great big sister, Forte. Thanks, everyone. I used to have nothing outside my mission, but now I have so much. The Advent, Echka, and all of you. Forte, my sister. We'll keep a lot ahead of us, Echka. I'll keep fighting for you and the Advent, and I promise that we'll always keep you safe. It is. I'm Sukanawa Forte, a ninja with the Special Stealth Forces Hase, and the bodyguard of the A-Advent representative. I'm also the peace-allured and loving member of Swagbot, Echka's older sister. From here on out, I'm the only one who chooses my missions, all to keep the people important to be safe. Oh, I had so much fun. Well, we're gonna do some Mega Man next time we get together.
We'll return to Super Robot Wars 30 at some point. Just not right now. I guess if we skip, it'll just skip the credits. A advent to stop the Ravagers of the future, liberating humanity from ancient grudges. Now it meets the endless battles ahead with hope. Congratulations on reaching the end of Super Robots War. That was why. Please save your game to unlock New Game Plus. Oh shit. Oh shit. What was that? Alright. You like the big robots and waifus, but the dialogue is a drag sometimes. You're not the one that has to say it all. Reach the end of Super Robots Wars Y. You can continue the game and keep playing missions. After the ending, if you save the intermission menu, you can save a New Game Plus data file. If you have a New Game Plus data file, you can enter the New Game Plus setup just by selecting Start from the title screen and restarting the game with the same options. I'm okay, yeah. Oh, there's a remaining mission there. Tactics Research Notes SO5 Special Mission Battle Rush 2. But we'll come back to that some other time. And they just gave us all the money.
私がお手伝いいたします。
まさかまた戦いの舞台に立つことになろうとは。
This is very true. Sorry for being selfish? You're not being selfish. What are you talking about?